I've been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on Ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A Ricotta, we gon' have a drink. A Ricotta, everybody drinking. Ricotta, get you some Ricotta. Ooh, I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. I've been sipping on Ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Coming to you live. Soul City Studios. From the basement of Sherman, Phoenix.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Yes, sir. We are here. Episode 63. Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Yeah, I just added that to the intro. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty dope.
You know what I mean? After seeing Judas and the Black Messiah. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on. We on real nigga time around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I just told Cherie said the feds watching her. You know what I'm saying? And I said they might be doing that because they probably think Scales starting a coup. You know what I'm saying? Down here in the basement of the Sherman Phoenix.
You be fresh as hell though.
Yeah. Oh, that's, I mean, when the feds come get us, we gonna be fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's one thing they already know. We arrested them niggas, they was clean. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be questionable at
shoes. It was the shoes on. That boy had them shoes on. You know what I'm saying? The Frank Lucas fur on when they came and got me. You feel me? Front row at the Floyd Mayweather fight when they came and got me, goddamn it. But yeah, this is episode 63 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Rapper's Delight is the name of this episode. We got two of my favorite MCs from the town in the building today. You know what I'm saying? It's dope how that worked out, you know. It's me, y'all know me. I'm horrible with our bookings and shit. So, you know, and I be anxious to have certain people when they ask to be a part of it. I get excited, like, oh shit, you want to be a part of it? But so when I hit one of the homies, I'm like, do you know the other homie? And he like, yeah, me and homie just became friends on Facebook recently. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, he cool people. I'm like, bet. So I can have you niggas in the room together then. So, like I said, today's episode is titled Rapper's Delight because we got the homie DJ, aka Donovan Sherrod, in the building. You know what I'm saying? And we also got my homie Rich P in the building. You know what I'm saying? Rich P Rothstein. You know what I'm saying? In the building. You didn't think I knew nothing about that Rothstein shit, man. I know all about that shit, man. You know what I mean? Hey. So if you're just tuning in, please share this episode, man. We gonna talk a lot of shit. Get into our shit. I gotta introduce the gang. You know they always with me, man. We got Don in the building. Say what up to the people.
Man, you already know what it is. Delicate Angel 222. I just want to say happy birthday to my little brother and rest in heaven to my sister whose birthday was yesterday.
For sure. And then, you know, always got the baddest bitch in the balcony, on the balcony, in the balcony, in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Getting Christmas lights.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, look at that.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Look at that.
Good evening. This ain't no this ain't no sex line. This ain't no 1-800 number. Girl 6. She hit us with the Girl 6 voice.
Hey.
What are you, a madam?
Is back.
She a madam this evening.
Hey.
Madam Christmas lights on the balcony. Yeah. And then off camera, man, we got my super duper producer, man. You know what the fuck going on. Can't say what up to the people.
I miss y'all.
Yeah, nigga smelling like 2 Chainz hookah lounge.
Right.
Yeah.
Man,
2 Chainz.
That's a whole adventure. Dog.
Yeah, I noticed. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, this is a whole daytime club, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
See, you did your vacation right. You went and you avoided snow.
Yeah, that was part of the purpose.
So it didn't snow in Georgia.
No, it was about 40 degrees though. But that felt like today.
Right.
We was walking around outside. People was out there bundled up.
It's beautiful, man. I wanted to send the people in Texas a picture today, but I didn't, I didn't want to be petty.
This is why I be quitting every week because he's throwing fucking shade.
What he say now?
I can't help that it was a fucking winter weather advisory when I went down there.
Hey, listen. They make meteorologists who predict the weather and they tell people
but
what
the
it's going to
weather
look like.
changed over the course of that week, like 5 times.
Shout out to the homie Tori from Real Bar Talk podcast, because he went down there like 48 hours after you got back and had a sunshine-filled birthday weekend in Texas. No snow. Like, it looked like it was total opposite of what it looked like 3 days before that. Like, these niggas was walking around with shorts on and shit. Like, it was crazy.
Do you see how well planned that was?
I mean, you know, that was the luck of the draw.
When last time I went to Texas, I had the top off the Jeep because, you know, it's Texas, so you got to have the top off.
I had the top off.
Doors, everything, had it all off. I'm just having a good ass time. And it started raining. And I'm like, God damn. Do you know I punched it down the street and outran the rain? That's Texas.
Yeah, that's
like
Texas.
I looked behind me. Oh shit! It was raining behind me.
Yeah.
It was not raining where I was.
Yeah.
It was crazy as shit. That's Texas weather. So
like snow on one side of the street, sunshine, and
right,
across
right.
the street.
Nigga outran the rain. Can't tell me shit.
Yeah.
So
it's like that in Florida a lot too.
Really dodged raindrops.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm Superman in this bitch. You know.
Right.
I canceled because I was going to SMH. I'm going in April. Yeah, so
Kayla
from
was
what I
supposed to go.
seen, it's still a few people still kind of fucked up down there, but they getting things back to normal.
Yeah.
So shout out to the people in Texas, man. We still praying for
It's
y'all
like
and
65
rooting for
degrees
y'all.
down there today.
Yeah, shout out to
So
Ted
nice.
Cruz.
You know.
Ted Cruz
Nice.
passing out water and shit for the
Yeah,
people.
Ted Cruz did a photo op.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do politicians do photo ops?
It's so obvious that it's a photo op.
And because we're in the era of this generation, don't give a fuck. Like, you're not manipulating media. We all take pictures.
Just
Right.
sit just like this.
We all take pictures. We all got phones now. Like, back when you were doing photo ops, my mom didn't have a cell phone. So
Yeah.
if you took a picture with a black baby, you might have convinced my mom them back in the day, like, oh, that white guy isn't that bad.
Right.
But in today's
Hey,
game,
come here, little nigga,
like,
baby.
nigga,
Mwah.
I seen you boarding the jet. The day the snow hit Texas, you were boarding a jet to go to Cancun, fam. I watched you get on the jet.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame that nigga though.
Hey, shit got hot.
Shit
dog.
got hot.
Literally.
Yeah.
They got the fuck up out of there.
I kind of rethought it when I was on the plane.
I made the pilot make a U-turn.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kind of retarded.
I don't know. I don't know,
the fact
Nan.
that, like, a lot of them, like, the politicians are the reason that they even in this position.
Facts.
Like, and then this nigga took off. Like, oh,
I don't know,
I'm outta
man,
here.
nigga who would not have done it if they had
I'm
the
outta here.
resources.
No, I'm gone too.
I'm gone,
man.
Gone.
That's just
out.
like the insurrection in DC. Soon as I got the email, I'd have been packing my shit. The
Right.
white boys wouldn't have ran up on me in my office. I'd have been gone
They're like,
already.
"Scale,
They
scale."
tear this, I'd have left the door wide open. Tear this motherfucker
Right.
up. I want some new shit anyway.
And then I'd have
you know what I'm
posted.
saying? I'm
Then
gonna
I'd
take
have
out an
posted the
insurance claim.
picture.
I'm gonna say y'all stole some Gucci shoes and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? A
I'd-
Tesla key and some more shit. Like, yeah, they took all kinds of shit. MacBooks. We gonna get a studio in this bitch.
I'd have posted the picture on Facebook, #unbothered
Yeah.
in tropical weather.
No, I'd have been in like Virginia with the
Right.
homies, like with Pharrell and Push or something,
Yeah.
like smoking a blunt.
We
Like,
outta
yeah,
here.
we chilling. I'm in VA with my people.
Hey, Simona.
Let me know when the white boys is going off of DC off the steps and shit. Let me know.
That shows you. That shows you the audacity of Trump, because you know he would have went out there and would not have said the damn thing like, "What?" And
Man, right. He wouldn't have said
he wouldn't have said a
shit.
goddamn thing.
That's why he didn't say shit. He didn't
Right.
get no fuck. You
Yeah,
know
Ted is
what
all
I'm
feeling guilty and shit.
he was posted watching that shit on the news.
Facts.
Or watching it happen. And
saying?
he's like,
Eating popcorn. Shout out Lush Popcorn.
All right,
He
hold
was
on,
eating
man. Let me-
popcorn and shit.
cut it out. That shit was over.
Calm down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Take it easy.
You know what I mean? So, I guess we can get right into it, man. I got rappers in the building. Bobby Shmurda got released from prison today, man.
Yeah.
We've been waiting on that.
The hat can come down now.
Yeah, the hat finally can fall back
Right,
to earth.
Right.
He's been up there in WandaVision this whole time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just hanging.
Is he signed still? I mean, is he signed anybody or
I think
anybody?
he's still with Atlantic.
I'm
I
sure-
don't think
I'm-
Atlantic lets you go anywhere
I'm
like
sure
that.
I'm sure a bag hit his account as soon as he touched down.
No, I think he's still with Atlantic,
Yeah.
from my understanding. Like, I thought the last time we checked their roster, he was still on the roster.
You'll
You
be
don't
a-
get to go nowhere.
Right.
Where
But
you
you be a
going?
dumb executive.
Nigga,
not
you
to
done made
actually
us
put
You
so
it
didn't
much
get
money.
You didn't get life, my nigga. Like,
Right.
you coming home, and when you come home, we
You
gonna
owe
get a check out.
You owe us at work. You owe us-
Kodak Black, he's with Atlantic. Like, that's what Atlantic.
Yep.
Craig Cowman, the white guy, ain't come on, Massa ain't
They
let
like
them boys
they,
go
they
nowhere.
like the ones that go to jail.
Yeah,
They
Massa,
like
Massa
they
ain't
love
playing.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
they
that's
knew
what I'm
they
saying.
knew what he was doing. They knew what
Right.
he was
They
out
do.
there doing. They let him do it, but
They're not gonna stop him. They're not gonna
You be
they're
dumb
not
not
gonna
to jump on
discourage
that
you.
marketing opportunity though.
right.
This is all press already. Hey, who you signed
The
with?
man got picked up in the jet by the Migos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who came home from prison better than this guy so far? Nobody. Like, yeah, like Quavo picked the man up in a jet.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah.
They about to finally have a hit again? The Migos? They about to come
You
back?
know what's interesting about them? I was thinking about them the other day. Do they need another hit?
They don't.
Hey, I just seen
They
an
don't.
interview too, like, and I just seen an interview with Pop Smoke, and Pop Smoke said him and Schmurda did something too.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah.
we gonna see if that drop, but
Yeah, that's
it
dropping
was an old
shit.
interview.
That's dropping for sure. Yeah.
It was an old interview though. They definitely said that. They said that
Yeah.
they did a song together.
But
You
I
got
don't.
that.
I think when you're a wave like the Migos were, I don't think you got to do nothing
Yeah,
else.
so-
I think if
so-
they
so-
do something else, they could kind of fuck their legacy up.
Appreciate
Yeah.
all
So
the
I think they
views.
got to be real
Gotta
calculated
be
with how
real
they drop
careful.
music
Yeah.
from now on, because they're like a novelty act at this point. They're like the Beatles or Rolling Stones, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're
They can
Not
tour
just the-
forever.
yeah, they're not just a rap group no more.
Mhm.
So they know, we know the culture, and people are going to be critical of anything they put out. So I just think they got to be more calculated. They can't be like Lil Baby and just drop every time they want to go to the studio and put out
Yeah.
a song. They can just drop music, because that's what they were 4 or 5 years ago.
Remember
Remember?
that, wherever that last joint
Yeah.
was actually kind of nice.
Yeah, the Culture album was dope,
Yeah.
but it was also people were very okay. So then they did the Culture album, then they tried to do those solo projects.
I'm talking about that, whatever the last single was that just came out. Not just, but
This shit with Young Boy.
is that what it was?
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
decent.
yeah.
I-
That shit
I
was
can rock
dope.
with
It
that.
was dope.
But it wasn't as big as I thought it was gonna be. When you
No.
think the Migos and NBA YoungBoy do a record,
Hey,
you
if I
probably
like it, it
think-
ain't gonna be that big. Like literally, like if I like
We're
it,
talking
like,
about the Migos, Mike.
yeah. If I like it, it ain't gonna be big. You know, it's some old school component of it that I like. That's why it ain't gonna be big.
So Roddy Rebel came home. When was that? We reported that it was probably like November, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was around November when Roddy got out. So shout out to the GS9 niggas, man. They home. Nobody snitched on nobody. Nobody 6'9". Bobby did 7 years. He was only supposed to do 4, but he got an extra 3 because he wouldn't tell on Roddy.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So that's some real stand-up shit
That
right
took Roddy
there.
away from 12.
Yeah.
How old is he now? Bobby.
Who, Bobby?
Yeah.
I don't know. You see, he
28?
gained a little weight on him.
Is
too,
it
though.
28? I thought I
28,
seen today.
29, something like that.
28.
Yeah, he was about 21. or
Yeah, I
something.
think it's like
Yeah.
28,
Yeah, he had
29.
just turned 21.
He's not 30 yet.
Yeah.
I seen that today. It was like 28 or 29, I
He
think.
got a couple more seasons in him. He a vet.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
He's 26.
oh, he's 26?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
damn. So
damn.
he was 19 when he went in that
Hopefully,
motherfucker.
because hopefully.
Yeah. No, he damn, that's a good look. See, that's what I'm saying. So if I was Atlantic, like not even just on some slave master shit, just me, like you said, an investment.
Mhm.
You're not going nowhere.
All right, come with me, son. I got
Yeah,
you.
I probably got some more money for you because
Right.
we finna put a bag behind whatever you about to put out tomorrow. You get what I'm
Right,
saying? Like you're
right.
getting the Cardi B bag.
Yeah.
So I got some money for you. Here's an advance because I'm finna recoup this shit from you anyway. So here,
Is Bobby the real king of New York?
as far as drill goes, absolutely. He
Yeah.
drilled before they even had a drill scene.
Yeah.
Facts.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't even know that he was drilling, and he drilled before they had a drill scene.
Right.
5 years before they had a drill scene. So yeah, I would say he is. And I'm not going lyrically, I'm going influence.
Yeah.
Strictly influence, like you would say that about Chief Keef in Chicago.
Right.
Of course, he's not the best Chicago rapper. It's 100 niggas from Chicago that rap better than Chief Keef.
Right.
We're talking influence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's two different categories
I
with
mean,
that shit.
I don't think there's no Young M.A. without Hot Nigga.
I'm saying you don't get Cardi B Bodak Yellow without
Right.
Hot Nigga. That
Right.
record doesn't work in New York if Hot Nigga doesn't work.
Fact.
When you think about Hot Nigga, it's the perfect blend of New York sound with what was going on sonically in music at that time.
Yep.
That's why it was the only New York record really working in the club. Remember, the club was strictly down south when Hot Nigga hit.
Fact.
That was the Lil Wayne era. Make it rain, and get what I'm saying. So the only motherfuckers really cutting through was like Jim Jones and Bobby. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas like French Montana came through with that same type of sound, but Bobby and them created that shit
Yeah.
originally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would easily give him a I wouldn't call him a GOAT because he's such a baby and he only really had one song, but the song was so impactful. Like he said, the numbers is like 6 times platinum or some shit at this
Yeah,
point.
it's ridiculous.
Damn, I
Today.
That's crazy.
just
though.
realized
No, bro,
that,
I-
that one song.
Hey, listen.
Bro,
That
it
beat
bro,
was,
it still go crazy
it's
right
still-
now if you
No,
play it in the club.
It was
It's
Lloyd,
Lloyd.
That's top
Jaleel
100.
Beats, I think.
So the,
Billboard charts right
so the
now.
beat
Yeah.
originally was for Lloyd Banks.
Yep.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
remember downloading that beat
So,
on one of them How to Be
I remember,
MC
and I
mixtapes.
remember being on Twitter and Jungle Beats posted. Damn, what's the Meek Mills and Rick Ross? I'm a boss and
Mhm.
Hot Nigga.
Yeah.
You know how nigga be like my new releases for the week. Those were his 2 new releases for that week. And I remember because I was geek because I was a big Rick Ross fan at the time, and Meek was hot as fuck at the time. So I'm like, I'm a boss. This shit hard.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who the fuck is Bobby Shmurda? Man, I press play on that. Man, I press play on that shit. I said, dog, this nigga's going crazy, whoever the fuck this nigga is, bro. Him and his niggas done shot and robbed everybody in New York in a minute and 45 seconds. That nigga robbed the entire Eastern Seaboard.
Little did you know that shit was true.
No better than that little
Bitch
dance
caught a
man.
body
I
by
hadn't
the
even seen the visual yet, though, bro. I'm just going off strictly audio. I hadn't even seen that little clip that went viral because him throwing the hat in the air is what made it go viral.
Oh,
Yeah.
that went viral.
And him doing the dance afterwards, that's what made the song go. But I'm gonna tell you now, from being a nigga that work in nightclubs and hosts, you can drop that record tonight,
Right
bro,
now.
and people are gonna go
right now.
crazy. Like it just came out a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Like that record has worked the entire time he's been in jail.
People
Like,
people don't realize that ooh worked because it sounded like hot nigga.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
for real.
Facts.
though.
Yeah,
For real, the
facts.
melody,
Absolutely.
everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
everything. The cadence, everything.
Hey,
The
now
way she
imagine-
came on there,
Yeah.
all of that.
Now
Yeah.
imagine being 6ix9ine talking about you the king of New York and Bobby Shmurda home.
Come on.
Right.
And you a rat though.
You a rat.
You better
know what
chill
I'm saying?
out.
So you took me to my next topic. Is 6ix9ine continues to troll rappers.
I mean, I hate that nigga with a passion, bro.
This over the weekend, I watched him troll the entire Chicago rap scene. You know what I'm saying? And the thing where I got a nasty taste in my mouth was he was fucking with King Von's sister.
Yeah.
And then he sent like King Von's sister a picture of King Von's autopsy.
Bobby definitely home.
You know what I'm saying? So it
Why
was
would he
like
do
just,
that?
I don't know.
He did what?
He sent King Von's sister a picture of King Von's autopsy.
He's determined to die as a
Hey,
rapper.
listen. What's the name got on the live and told him, what's the nigga 600 Breezy? He told him
Yeah.
on live, he said, respectfully, I'ma kill you and do my time.
Yeah, no,
When I
yeah.
catch you,
Yeah, when I catch you.
Respectfully, I'm
Like,
gonna kill
cause
you.
no,
Yeah.
600 Breezy was the first nigga who said what
on
I
live.
no.
Respectfully.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you,
That shit's
600
hilarious.
Breezy is the first
Respectfully,
nigga who said what I said last week about Meek Mills.
Yeah.
He was the first nigga who said like, "Yo, I don't care about them." He was the first nigga that said, "Yo, I know federal security guards. Those aren't feds that you're walking around with, boy. So when
Right.
I catch you and them motherfuckers that you walking around with, they're not gonna do shit but watch me fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's all they gonna do." You know what I'm saying? He was the first, and that's when I knew he was for real, because he was the first person thinking like I was thinking.
Right.
Like I said, I would have easily told you on camera, respectfully, 6ix9ine, you got it right now, boss. Yeah, he'd have been trolling me. Yeah, you bitch ass nigga Scales. Yeah. What's that shit you was saying? I got the camera. I'd have been like, oh, you got it, boss.
Right.
All right on camera. Y'all have seen me concede to him.
Mike
You would have got a report from TMZ about an hour later that nigga was either in the grave or in the hospital. And the motherfuckers he was with was shot
he
too.
definitely going to hospital.
Now I ain't gonna say that I did it. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna come out that me, the bag, the investment, I ain't did shit.
Right.
But them niggas I was with, yeah. And I
Mike-
got bail money, lawyer money for all you niggas.
Mike
Whatever.
said, Mike
if you want
said
to
they
press
do
charges,
stuff like
whatever.
that. He said Von used to too. The difference is that Von and them will kill you.
No,
Hey,
okay,
for real,
okay. See,
man.
even the difference is with Von them is that was real beef.
Right.
See, that was the thing that I was explaining to Mike when he was here that day about 6ix9ine and 6ix9ine getting involved with street niggas. Why I don't have no sympathy with you expecting couth or moderation or a pass or sympathy from street niggas.
Right.
A goon is a goon, fam.
Facts.
Like I said, niggas sell dope to their mama. You think he won't try to fuck your baby mama or kidnap you for it and extort you?
Right.
What was that movie Pastor Troy was in? With
I know-
Shit on
I know-
Tubi.
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, too.
Yeah.
What,
Birds of
that was
Effect?
good
No,
ass-
that's not Birds of Effect. I can't
that
think
was
of what
good
it
ass
is.
it was him, Cash Dow, and
that
damn,
was
what's the
good
nigga who
ass
died?
When he got out of prison, right? You talking about when he got out of prison?
Shorty Low.
Shorty Low.
Shorty Low.
Yeah.
And he went to Shorty Low like, hey, I'm sorry. Like, no big deal. Nigga died. It wasn't no
So
cleanup.
wait a minute now,
No
dog,
apologies.
like, dog, he was in beef with King Von too, like, or what?
Who?
6ix9ine?
No.
Yeah, so he trolled them when Von them was still alive, and he was trying to beef with like Dirk. Remember, he went to O Block for like
Yeah.
3 minutes and got
Yeah.
out the car and got back
Yeah.
in the car.
Mhm.
So all of that. So now he's like continue. So his thing is because don't play that little boy song in the club because we don't
Yeah.
listen to rap. So
Yeah.
Dirk dissed him on the #1 record in the world at one point in
Yeah.
time. So that affected Tekashi. So now he's been on this fuck Dirk campaign. He ignored that Drake said it before Dirk said it on the song, but
Right.
it's Dirk. He's making it all about Dirk right now. So his thing is that all your homies is getting murdered. So you niggas ain't real gangsters. But what he not understanding is that's a part of the lifestyle that goes on there.
Yeah.
If I ain't got no dead homies, that mean we ain't in the streets active in Chicago for real. If you a street nigga in Chicago and you ain't got no dead homies, you not active in the streets because that's what we do here. We shoot the nigga that live next, like, you know what I'm saying? In Chicago, they beef with the nigga next door. 64th and 63rd were literally beefing. Like, they were a block away from each other. And it was an all-out war going on.
Yeah.
He beef with
You know what I'm saying?
Juice WRLD too.
I mean, that's his gimmick though.
Yeah,
beefing with
like
people.
beefing with people, because that's how he can get your fan
Yeah.
base attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can get one of Rich P's fans to pay attention to me, I won. And that's what 6ix9ine do. But he get thousands instead of one. You see what I'm saying?
That what the
That
nigga from
shit's wild,
what's the
bro.
nigga from Wisconsin? What he tried to do? Try to do the same. I mean, out Green Bay. He tried to do the same.
Yeah,
He tried to do the
yeah,
same
yeah.
shit.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that goofy
Yeah.
rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
goofy
goofy
rapper
ass
from
dude.
here.
Yeah.
All they do with those damn
Yeah,
colorful
dude,
ass shit.
Not stepping like that at all.
That shit
What the-
hilarious.
Somebody
Hey,
had
hey,
money
yeah,
on
Talking about he
everything.
had
Trying to
10
do the
G's
same
on
shit.
him.
Hey, he
Somebody
had
had
cats
10
going in the
G's on him.
lab,
Nigga,
though.
listen, I'm gonna be quiet.
He had
I'ma be
cats
quiet.
going in the lab making music though. He put
But he did all that.
he put
and-
fire under some niggas who just kind of talk a little
Yeah,
bit. Like
yeah.
some
He
of
did
them niggas
all
was
that,
just
though.
talking and then they like, oh well, let me get in the lab and put this shit out. So
He
all
did, but
that.
you saying he made niggas get
Still won't
active.
come
yeah,
here, though.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I give him that.
He not gonna come here.
because he do all that and you still won't come here. You're not stepping like that for real. Like you doing this shit on the internet. It's not real life. You see what I'm saying? You doing all that, but you're not coming down here still.
But
People
Yeah.
saying they got money. People saying, okay, you said what? What do you say? 10 G's?
Yeah,
10 G's,
G's.
So
yeah.
you said 10 bands. You saying 10 bands, but yeah, you ain't coming down here.
And
Niggas
he-
saying
He
niggas
got
showing
the
money,
picture.
Like, okay, hit a
he got
10
the picture with the supposed 10 bands in his hand, but it's really 2 G's. I done folded.
Man,
my-
Yeah,
listen,
I know 3
listen,
people personally
I'ma
who
be quiet.
actually
Be
like
quiet.
made
Man,
videos.
so many
Yeah, I know
Like,
people.
you
Yeah, I know
what I'm
people
saying?
who
Then I
went.
hit you up. I hit scales and I listen, man.
And
I'm
I
gonna slaughter this
I
nigga,
talked
bro.
him off the ledge. Like,
I'm
man,
gonna
that
slaughter
shit
this nigga.
ain't real. Don't waste your time
Yeah.
on that shit.
Right.
Like, if you got time to go to the studio and make a song and shoot a video, do it for
Do
your
it for
own
you,
shit.
bro.
Yeah,
Look,
don't.
that's exactly
Yeah,
what
do
I
it for
was
your
getting at,
own
bro.
shit. Don't let this be like that's some goofy shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
that was definitely some marketing.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
some
what I
marketing
was
genius.
getting at,
Actually, he
bro.
figured
Like,
he got everybody. He got
the
your
fact
attention.
that people bid on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I mean,
Like
it was smart.
You know,
It was smart, dog. Whack as fuck.
It would have
though.
been like that if to me, like if he would have kept it like music, that would have been cool. That
Yeah.
is a smart tactic, but he was really making it seem like he liked that. You see what I'm saying? Like he really doing all this, grabbing little security and shit.
he was
grabbing
on the
little
6ix9ine.
small-ass-
Literally, he was
small-ass
following the
little pistol and
6ix9ine
shit, acting like he
blueprint.
really
Like,
liked
right,
that.
even
Not
look like
that
him.
for
Even
real.
down
You know what I'm saying?
to
Like,
the
that's what
attire
made me
and
mad.
shit.
Right.
how
Not
he
from
look.
Green Bay, you not. Just sit down, shut up.
You ain't,
Man,
been,
listen.
you ain't been on the south side of Green Bay, huh? It's wild.
It get
It's
real in
wild.
Brown. It
It's
get
wild
real in
over there.
Brown County.
It's wild.
I'm not worried.
Ashwaubenon.
It's real in Ashwaubenon.
And that side of town might be like that, but that nigga personally not like that. Nah.
DJ, you ain't going for that shit up.
Nah.
No.
Really, even,
That's
when I-
in Brown
even-
County.
even when I first made my I made a diss and I was like, fuck it, I ain't even gonna put it out. I said in mine because I was like, fuck it, bet 10 bands, I knock you out then. Shit, you want to play like that? Bet 10 bands, I beat your bitch ass up. Because I was just hot that you acting like you like that. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that shit was really pissing me off. Like it wasn't the music. Because I can't gain no fan base from you like you a nobody.
I mean, he can't bet you 10 bands though.
Yeah,
He
I
ain't got
mean,
it.
because even
He ain't got it.
back with the shit with 6ix9ine, like him making the beef. So if you gonna beef with some niggas in the game right now, Chicago's one of the most dangerous places in the world, even outside the music. Exclude the music, then all their rappers pretty much represent that culture. So if it's gonna be some niggas you gonna beef with online to get you some clout, it's them.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a reaction out of them because they're really street niggas. You see what I'm saying? Meek Mills 5 years ago, we all know Meek Mills would have ate that nigga alive on camera. You know what I'm saying? 5 years ago, he would have ate that man alive on camera, bro. And we'd have been talking about Meek Mills all the way. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
people walking around like, man, Meek tripping, dog. Wait, he ain't do like that.
He's
You know,
suing him right
you
now.
know you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but now we got retired Meek. You see what I'm saying? He's not in the streets. He's not active. But them
Mhm.
Chicago niggas is active. Record deal or not, they're active.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They die for their behind that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga 42 Duck, I mean the nigga FBD Duck or whatever had one of the biggest records in Milwaukee nightclub. Like you can go out tonight, they're gonna play Slide in
Yeah.
that motherfucker. You think he gave a fuck about that? No, he was still in the hood banging and shit. Like that's what Chicago niggas be on. You know what I mean? Like they had to move Dirk to Atlanta and King Von still got killed in Atlanta.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That's just the culture of what them niggas represent, though. You know what I mean? So he clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long it's gonna go on. I don't know the gimmick. I know he could not be in witness protection doing what he's doing, so that's how I know he's not in witness protection at all. That's against the
No.
rules of WITSEC. Like
Yeah,
you
no.
can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be going to the club. You wouldn't even have the same name. You wouldn't look the same. None
Right.
of that shit. So I don't know what's going
Hey,
on.
it's some
No, he
bullshit.
refused
It's
with
some
sex.
bullshit in the game.
Yeah,
somewhere,
it's
like,
some.
for real,
Yeah, like for
Like,
real.
since the beginning.
Yeah,
It go back. The bullshit go back.
from when he first showed up,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Anyway, so speaking of Meek Mills, Vanessa Bryant, Kobe Bryant's wife, responded to the Meek Mill line. Do you know the line, Ken?
Something about a chopper.
Yeah.
Something going out like Kobe.
Yeah. With his chopper, he going out like Kobe.
Yeah.
They were mad at Meek, and Vanessa Bryant, Kobe's wife, put out a statement today saying that she doesn't really listen to his music, but she took the line offensive. And you know,
I laughed at that shit.
I thought that was kind of a jab.
It
Didn't
was.
you? I thought
Oh.
that was her. That was her.
She killed him
That was her.
politely. Right.
Yeah, that was her. Bang bang. Don DeMarco.
Right. She was like,
God,
first,
DeMarco.
It's
first.
like that. It's
It was
like
disrespectful.
Shit
Shit
like
like
that.
that.
Shit
I don't
like
listen to
that.
your shit, but
yeah,
you know, if I did, I'd tell you to write some
Like,
better shit.
you were at Laker games, and I heard them playing Meek Mill's records.
Right.
Vanessa, and you was sitting right there on the sideline with
You know
your
Dreams
daughters
and
and
Nightmares
shit.
Because they always play a boss.
All right.
And they played a hold up, wait a minute.
Yep.
I know that's a stadium record.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the hype.
Yeah,
shit
they
in the
play that
world.
record at every sporting event. That's why that nigga still got a career.
Right.
That song is why he is who he is.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a Dreams and Nightmares.
yeah, the
Dreams and
intro.
Nightmares,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it for him. Like he got not, you know what I'm saying? He got some nice records besides that, but I'm saying that's his signature song. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that for her to say that, but that was her, you know, her out of her anger. Then I think she's reacting to how people reacted.
Yeah.
I think if people wouldn't have reacted, she wouldn't even really feel that type of way for real.
So this
about
is
it.
wouldn't even
this
ever
is
heard
my
it.
whole
Yeah.
this is my whole problem with the culture that we in right now. It's a whole lot of fake indignation going on, right? I'm mad because I see everybody else mad about something.
Yeah.
And really, like, we talking about a rapper saying a bar. And whether or not you feel
You
feel
like the
like
bar
it
or
was
not,
right,
yeah.
whether you feel like it was tight or it was garbage, like that rappers do that.
It's been
They
happening.
said-
It's been happening forever.
It's
Man,
been
I'm talking
happening
about since the beginning
it's been
of
happening since
hip-hop.
the beginning of hip hop.
Yeah.
I think what it is like you said that people are such big fans of Kobe.
And people
Yeah.
don't like Meek.
Right. And people
Right.
don't like
People
Meek.
don't like Meek because, like I said, the nigga, the one of the hot it boys of this current little era. I'm not a big fan of him, but the rapper Pooh Shiesty. One of his first lines, like one of his first freestyle, like one of his freestyles that made him famous. He said, "If I'm out in LA and you try to rob me, you're going to meet Kobe."
Kobe.
This was
Yep.
probably about a month after the shit happened. Nobody said shit. Like they play that song. Still, ain't nobody said a goddamn word about that.
Right.
But people don't like Meek. You see what I'm saying? So
Well,
you
how
got
about-
a pocket of people who don't like Meek Mills, and then you got a pocket of people who just want to join in on the misery bandwagon.
Right.
So then now you got this clusterfuck on the internet. That's why Meek said, "I apologize to that lady in private.
Yeah.
Right. And
You niggas trolling me on the internet. I don't owe you an explanation. Fuck y'all."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a bar,
He right.
man.
He right.
We don't, because
Hey,
I ain't
listen,
heard. I ain't
But what
heard
I'm
it.
saying
I know
is
who
you
One
don't.
song.
But right now he's trending. Like
Yeah.
probably 2 years ago, you didn't know who Da Baby was.
Right.
But the baby whooped the nigga ass at Walmart and in the mall, and then you found out who he was.
Y'all
Fuck the nigga at Walmart.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all know the line that
Pooh
put Nas
Shiesty
on,
got
right?
that. Pooh Shiesty got that song "Back in Blood," right?
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
I like that song. I do not like that song no more because this nigga 6ix9ine and made this damn
Yeah. he's-
fucking
anthem,
about
yeah,
everything
yeah,
he say.
yeah.
Oh, I don't like the
he
song no
referencing
more.
Pooh. Yeah.
Because it's like it made me feel like this what you like. Nah, I don't
Y'all do know.
that.
Y'all do know what song put Nas on, right? What line put Nas on, right?
The shit from at the barbecue.
Live at the
with,
barbecue.
Live at the
Like
barbecue.
when I was
yeah.
12, I went to hell
Hell.
for snuffing Jesus.
Jesus, yeah.
That shit just blew everybody.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
right.
this nigga. But that niggas was looking for him. Like, ooh, dog said that shit.
I remember Jadakiss said on Drink Champs that Puffy was getting hate mail for the "You should do what we do, stack chips like Hebrews," but
Yeah,
nobody
right.
knew who Kiss was like that, so they thought Puff said it.
Mhm.
So they said like Puff was getting hate mail
Right.
from like anti-Semitic, like
Yeah.
like Jewish people.
Yeah.
were
Jewish people definitely get on that shit.
sure.
Anytime you say something about Jew,
and that's and like
Judaism,
that
they
line
go
is so
crazy.
hard to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Or,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Red-
one of the hardest bars in
hardest
rap
bars.
history.
Redman said, "I run through trees like Sonny Bono."
Yeah, I run
Yeah.
through trees like Sonny Bono.
That's terrible.
right.
Nigga
We say-
died running through a
Rappers
tree.
say disrespectful shit.
Yeah,
It's part of the culture.
it's part of the game. Like, actually, there's not many rules.
right.
Like, because they even because remember Hove had the line on the Justin Timberlake record where he said Kurt Cobain, I did it to myself. So
Yeah.
like they said, like Kurt Cobain fans tried to get mad, and they said Courtney Love was like, I thought the line was hot.
Right.
Mhm.
His widow was like, I thought the line was hot.
But that's the
See,
culture
that's
we live in.
that-
We live
that's
in.
where the thin line at though. If the bar hot,
It
I mean,
might get a
so-
pass.
So would it have been okay? Would the Kobe line would have been okay if it had been hot?
if the bar was a little better, it
Yeah.
would have got over
The bar,
you know what I'm saying?
the bar is hot if you like meat. And the problem is people don't like meat.
Like if Drake would have said,
If
it.
Drake would have said it,
Everybody would.
everybody would have went crazy.
Like
That's-
Drake
we
got
live in-
Drake got away with saying he used to date SZA back in 08. Like, he
Right.
got away with that.
Yeah.
I need to hear it, but just from reading the Meek lyric, it don't sound like nothing too.
I heard
fancy.
it. I heard it. He punches out his verse with that line. Like that's
Yeah.
how. And then Lil Baby comes back and starts singing the hook
Yeah.
right after that
Oh,
line.
so-
But
That's
That's the last bar of his
That's the
verse.
level of Meek, though. I mean, Meek.
Yeah, that's about as high as Meek goes to
that's-
me too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
People acting like Meek, Kendrick, or Cole or some shit.
Right.
Like that's what I expect from Meek. Meek's a street rapper. That's
Right.
what street rappers say. Kodak
Meek-
Black, Plies,
Before-
Gucci Man.
before he's
That's the type of bars they kick.
Before he's a street rapper, he's a battle rapper.
Yeah, so he's a
that is a battle rap bar.
bar. Yeah, it is. It like I said, if it would have been Tay Rock,
Right.
it'd have been all kind of gun clicks and gun
Right.
emojis and shit all over the
Yeah.
internet, flames and shit.
They'd
They'd have stopped the battle. Like, hold on, son, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Stop the battle for 20 minutes.
On a clip. It'd have been
Yeah.
on a clip for caffeine.
Rewind that. Rewind that.
Like
Reverse
Kobe.
that. Bring it back, son. Bring it back.
It would have been crazy.
I said.
All right.
Do the whole,
Yo, I said.
Yeah,
Oh, 8
yeah.
bars.
I said.
Right. You go all the way back to the setup.
It's gonna take him 20 minutes to finish them eight words because he gonna stop every time. Like, hold on. He gotta make the crowd be quiet. Like, bro, it's 20,000. It's like 2,000 people in here. You can't
Smack-
make all these people be
Smack
quiet.
be like, hold on, Shun, let him rap, Shun, let him rap,
I don't want that. That's what they do right
let him get his shit off,
you know what I'm saying?
That
So,
shit crazy for you.
Hey, it's this
look, he
cancel
said my
culture.
nigga. Look,
It's the cancel
Dino,
culture that we live
Dino
in.
said my nigga Rich Peter and already reworded the bar and made it hot. That's why he said
Right.
if it was hot, he could have got away with it.
Like Dino said, I said, hey yo,
Hey yo,
hey yo.
Hey, a dope lyricist would have said it, made it hot, and made it respectful too at the same
Oh
time.
yeah,
Still
that's
paying-
the
still
thing. But
paying
like,
homage.
you hit it on the head. That's the level of Meek.
Yeah.
Though, like people are trying to put Meek in a stratosphere that he
I
not
don't
there.
expect shit else from me.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Molly and the Champagne, Rick Ross. Like they tried to cancel Ross for that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Ross lost like a shoe deal with Reebok or some
I mean,
shit for that
was
line.
A little too far. Though.
Was it Molly and your
Put
champagne?
Molly in her champagne. That's rape. That's rapey.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
rapey.
Look,
I tell you.
That's a little far.
That bracket of bars, bro, is real questionable.
That's very rapey.
Hey, do y'all think bars really matter nowadays, though, in reality?
Well, I mean, like
Clearly they listening to bars. They all over my nigga Meek for this
Man.
weak ass bar.
If bars don't matter, don't rap.
I mean, you can't
I think-
really say
Period.
that. I don't think you
it's-
can really say that though, cause like
it depends on how people look at bars, though. Like some people look at bars as like everything you say got to be something that make you want to press rewind. Where it's like some bars is just like some of the simplest shit that can be said.
Yeah.
It's very relatable.
That's why I like Rick.
I feel like
Rick-
nowadays we
Facts.
don't really just listening to the song for the beat. Like if it's catchy, they just listen to it for the beat because it's catchy. Because
Mhm.
bars, like you got to take time to think about what you're gonna say. Like I done said bars and songs and people ain't even caught them. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But the beat is hot
Yeah.
and they can vibe with it. So they like, okay, cool. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? One of my the song I just dropped the video to, I said, today I got time. Get a Wisconsin rapper, some assistants and pointers that's rap. Get it? It didn't mean shit. Didn't
Mhm.
nobody even catch what I said, but it just sounded cold because the beat dropped right there and it was like that. You see what I'm saying? So
I would have caught that shit.
but,
All right.
but I'm,
See, that's the mixture.
But
right
you-
yeah,
there.
that's
know,
what I was about to
You
say.
know,
saying
your
you-
can is a hip hop head.
But that's
So-
the balance you
he
have
love
to
it.
have, though.
right.
As an
Yeah.
artist, that's the artists that are elite. Those are the artists that are excelling. Drake's an example of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the balance you have to have. It's what Rich P was saying. You can't just be all the way one way.
No,
Facts.
You got to be in the middle. So if let's say I'm right, like he got daughters. Let's say he riding in the car with his daughter, and that song comes on. The daughter might be into the beat because it's a TikTok thing, but you caught the bar.
What,
Right.
what that nigga say?
You see what I'm saying? You caught the bars.
Let me rewind.
Yeah, you know what I
What that nigga
mean.
say?
So
Hey, but every line ain't got to be like that.
No.
Throw a couple at me.
Yeah.
Like Rick Ross is not lyrical, but he ride tracks cold. His beats cold. He say something every so often that's slick. I like Rick Ross.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing, like you got to be able to balance it out. Where like what you said like whatever the bar that you said, you came in when the
beat
dropped.
drop. Did it when
yeah.
the beat
So
drop.
that's
it was
already
like,
like you already done. That's the delivery part, bro. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
people caught on to. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Like
People just be looking too much into shit a lot of times, and it don't even apply to them.
I said,
Like
oh,
I
yo.
feel like I don't think I've ever listened to something and just been completely offended by it. That Rick Ross was a little far, but just remember, was it Spellman that didn't want Nelly to come because of tip drill or something like that? Like, if you ain't a tip drill, it don't apply to you.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
great-
I can
the-
just
this
not.
is-
I can just
This is
not
for the
do
girls
that
who like the
record.
tip drill.
But
Yeah.
that's the greatest.
I can do. I got like
the greatest
48
music video
other
ever
records I
created.
can do, man.
I
Like,
mean, that right there is why Too Short is who he is. If you're not a bitch, then this don't apply to you.
Yeah,
Because that's why every woman think. That's why they
Yeah.
always run around talking about bitch.
Yeah.
Play
But
both.
that's fine, because you're not talking about me.
Play below the whistle at a club.
Yeah,
Right.
It's going up.
Every female in there talking about bitch.
Yeah, it's
Real
like,
shit.
what's my favorite word?
yeah, shit though. Like,
Or was the one we said with the
Or like Tamika said in the comments, throw baby.
All right.
oh man,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we
They
talked
love
about
that,
it on the
don't
show. Ain't no fun.
Ain't no
Who-
fool.
Who saying all the
love
words?
that.
Who saying all the words? Ain't no fun.
Right.
The
women.
women.
Yeah.
When I met you last night, the women singing that shit.
Yeah, no, that's they shit.
Yeah.
Throw baby, they shit.
Right.
man.
Yeah, I work at the club. I don't even know a word to that song but the chorus. I don't know who that guy is.
I don't
Right.
either.
I couldn't point him out right now. Like he could be walking in here and I'll be like, I'd have thought he was one of y'all
Oh, you
homeboys.
the
or
throw baby
something.
nigga?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually,
if
if nobody said anything about the Meek line, it'd have been forgotten.
That's
already.
what I
Right.
said. The song's not even out. We heard a leak. This got blew up off a snippet.
Now I don't.
What?
Yeah, little
Now-
baby,
now-
little baby leaked a snippet on Twitter, and that's how it got out.
Yeah.
He was, you know how niggas be previewing like the new
Yeah.
shit. Me and Meek Mills
And
dropping
then they could pick that part of the song
because it
and leave
came back to the hook.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? It was the
Okay.
bar right before the hook. Like,
Got you.
you know
And
what I'm saying?
Lil Baby probably thought that shit was fire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course he
That's why he
did.
leaked it.
Because like fam said, that's the level of
That's why he leaked it.
Don. That's the level of hip hop that they do.
Yeah.
And
You
then
see what
like
I'm
you
saying?
saying that was the last bar. That almost kind of elevated a little bit because he probably put it there on purpose.
He punched
You know
out
what I'm
with
saying?
that line.
That was dog punch out.
That was his punch out.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, Vanessa. That's what she said.
Monk,
I'm not offended. I'm not offended by the fact.
disagree with you. I completely disagree with what you're saying in the comments right
Damn,
now.
he think Meek is
He
washed.
think Meek is washed. He said it's too early and Kobe too international elite. Even battle rappers know that. No, nobody is
I just
above
said
these
Pooh Shiesty
bars
dissed him.
or these jokes.
Pooh Shiesty dissed him a month after the shit happened.
Right.
But he's blowing up though. Like you'll know who he is in a couple of
Right.
weeks.
In a couple of weeks,
You'll
you'll
know
know
exactly
exactly
who
who Pooh Shiesty
I'm telling
is.
you, bro. But I'm saying that the freestyle that I'm referencing is what has helped blow Pooh Shiesty up. And that Kobe line is in that freestyle.
Didn't Eminem say some shit about Christopher Reeves? Didn't he
I
say
think
some-
so.
he said some
Yeah.
disrespectful
Eminem
shit
say
about
all
him?
kind of offensive shit though.
That nigga don't got no.
You know what I'm saying? His whole shit is built on that
Right,
platform.
yeah.
Like if he ain't offending somebody, his bars ain't dope. Like his fan base gonna be like, nah, that wasn't it, M.
That's why
You
the
didn't
last
offend
5
enough
albums
people.
been
Right.
trash.
Yeah, because he tried to rap for real. Now
Right.
he trying to rap like
No, we want you offensive.
we want you
Eminem.
to kill your mama, throw her in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Drug your girlfriend,
talk about
beat her
Mariah.
like Ike. Yeah, say fuck Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? That's what we
Yeah.
want. We want toxic M.
Hey,
You
Eminem
know what
said
I'm
she think that I'm trash, but she listens to Tekashi.
I think, like, honestly though, I think what it is,
Oh fuck
No,
yeah,
he
he
don't give
dissed
a
the
fuck.
He don't
Takashi.
give no.
Yeah,
fuck,
Emma diss anybody,
His
bro.
new album, that's the first thing he came out said. She thinks that I'm trash. but
Did
she
you listen to
listens
Takashi? Yeah.
like,
who said that?
M on
Oh,
the last
okay.
album. That's how he punched the motherfucking end, damn nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
he
First
don't
bar?
care,
Start.
man.
First
He-
bar.
Yeah.
He don't care at all. Like,
I think Vanessa would been better off saying, "Hey, I'm not offended by the fact you talked about my husband. I'm offended that the shit was whack.
Right.
That shit was terrible." Right?
That's why she took her
Come
shot
back.
at him. though. Like I don't even know who you are. I don't know any of your music.
Like Meek,
Like,
do better.
what?
Do better, Meek.
She
Do better.
tried to down.
There's no such people are we way too sensitive as a people.
I was
in this
just
day
gonna
and
say
age.
that I think people like care too much about things that they can't even control. Shit that's out of they put so much energy into this shit, bro.
Right,
and then it'd be like at the end of the day, all that energy you putting into it, ain't nothing gonna come out of
Facts.
it. Like, why are you focused on that
Why-
so much? It ain't
Why
got
are
shit
you worried
to
about
do
somebody
with you.
saying something about Kobe
You
Bryant?
so far removed from the shit, like they don't even know you thinking about it right
Right.
now. Right?
Yeah.
I gotta give you some air horns. Talk
Thank
your
you.
shit, Rich.
I mean,
For
like,
real.
if they use that same energy, if they say use that same mental energy into something that they need to do to move, some more productive that they need to probably deal with, or shit that they need to get through, like, I think that should be deflection though. Like they don't want to focus on their shit, so they.
Dino made a valid point right here. He said there's also a difference between being mentioned and actually dissing a motherfucker.
Right. He didn't diss Kobe with that line.
Street niggas carry choppers.
Right.
So if I'm gonna die with my chopper, who was the last person to die with a chopper?
Kobe.
All right.
And it happened.
Yeah,
Right.
It wasn't like it didn't happen.
Right.
It happened. That was some real shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It was a double entendre, but like I said,
Right.
it's like what Rich said. You could think it was whack or whatever. Like it doesn't. It's not this important
Right.
for it to be
And-
trending for a week.
Like,
Bro, but
literally.
because
Yeah.
That's literally where I left it.
people want to find a way to cancel Meek Mill.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, I watched the documentary. I'm a Meek Mill fan.
The cancel culture got to stop.
Yeah.
It's got to stop.
Free
We're going
Meek.
way
This
too
is
far.
the
Free
thing.
Meek. I
It's
love
like-
Meek, dog.
A motherfucker can
No, I like Meek
cancel
too.
a person on their own. Just stop listening to
Right.
them.
Facts.
Like, why the fuck you gotta
Why
try
why do you have to
why you-
influence everybody else to
Yeah,
try
like,
to cancel
But
somebody?
the crazy thing about it is, ain't nobody listened to it because it ain't came out.
So we haven't even heard it for real.
People love keeping up with shit they don't like, and then trying to recruit other people
Yeah.
to not
Don't like it
with
'cause I
them.
don't
A lot
like
of
it.
people don't like
That's
shit,
the
don't even know
lamest
why they
shit.
don't
That
like
shit
it.
lame as fuck,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Be like, oh, you hate
That's the
such and
lamest
such,
shit
you
in
hate
the
that.
world.
Why?
I don't even know why
Because-
people don't like
like,
Meek Mill. Like, why don't they like him?
The Meek Mills thing. The Meek
Yeah.
Mills thing. Why they don't like Meek is Drake plays a part of that. Nicki Minaj.
Over that
is-
beef, they ain't even beefing over no
and
more.
Nicki Minaj is a part of that. It's okay. So that's the thing about beefs, right? That's why you got to be tricky or not tricky. You got to be particular with taking sides in beefs because people will make up. And now you don't went so far left that you don't want to forgive Meek.
Right.
Drake didn't go. Drake said what he had to say. He made his money off the beef. Now he over it.
Didn't they have a song after that?
Yeah, they had one of the
So
biggest
what?
records in the game last year off after it. It's like what Rich said, you capitalize on the shit. At the end of the day, all of this shit is marketing anyway. Once they asked Drake, do you really got a problem with him? No.
Right.
Meek, you really got a problem with dude? No. I called him out about being a ghostwriter. And in our culture, Drake did what you supposed to do. He fought his way out the corner. Because that's the knockout blow. If you the number one nigga in rap and I say somebody else writing your raps, you done.
Right.
And from the era that I come from. But in the internet, SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram era, the rules are swayed. You see, we got a whole snitch still doing millions of streams on YouTube right now. And he's a rapper. And he's a known documented federal informant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the game is kind of skewed at this point.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know, the popularity of people love Nicki Minaj so much that they can't forgive Meek Mills. You don't even have nothing to do with why they broke up.
Right.
That's some boyfriend, girlfriend, dick, pussy shit. That don't even have nothing to do with you. But you love Nicki Minaj so much that you'll never like dude.
And I don't think, and the crazy part
Telling
about
you.
that situation,
That shit is wild.
the crazy part about that situation is I don't think Meek did nothing wrong in that relationship.
he
Nikki was going back to her dude when he got out of jail anyway.
I mean, regardless who's bitch, like Rich just said, why is that so
What's that
important?
matter?
though?
What's that matter?
Why does it
Who
matter?
cares? I don't get the fuck none of
That
that.
has
good
nothing
pussy.
to do with why I
So-
like Meek Mill's music. I like Meek Mill's music because of what Donovan just described, the energy.
Well, we
Yeah.
know it's good.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
know
It
it's
ain't-
good.
The energy
It
of
ain't
I done
that
seen
serious.
videos.
I don't give a fuck about what if
got
him
a
and Nicki was arguing.
Nikki got a
Shit.
shot.
Beyonce and Jay-Z could break up tomorrow, and guess what? I'm not taking a side.
Yeah, we still
Right.
gonna be fans of both. Like that's not gonna affect
Some
how
people
I
gonna
look
take
at- exactly.
some of the Beehive gonna take a side.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they gonna break up with their own significant others.
Exactly with the shit that they going through.
Because
And
the
they
only
like.
reason they together is because relationship goals.
I don't even think.
I gotta give you some.
Hey, going back to Drake, I had to look it up. Dog debut came out in 2010.
Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
that best I ever
08,
had?
somewhere in there.
Over.
Yeah, 08.
Say it
over.
had to be like,
Yeah.
oh, 9,
debut single was like he came out to 06, but that's when he was doing his like Blackberry shit.
When he took over when he got nominated for the Grammy for that mixtape, that was 2010's Grammys. So 09,
11,
so the album got dropped in 09. He got nominated for Album of the Year with a mixtape.
Who
Best I Ever Had mix, or whatever the fuck the name of that
Yeah.
mixtape was. That mixtape
Far
got
Gone?
So Far Gone
Gone,
got
yeah, there we
nominated
go.
for a Grammy.
So 12 damn years. Is this the longest stretch of hip hop
For a nigga being on top.
on top? Like not just like kinda on top.
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah. Because hip hop is different. Like I
Yeah.
just described, we're on the internet now.
And
See, in my era, the nigga to be the king, people had to go to the store and buy that shit.
Yeah.
For Hove and Pac and them to run that shit, niggas had to go to the store and buy. Even Wayne, niggas had to go to the store to buy that shit. When Drake and them came, that's when it stopped.
That's when the
And
internet
it became
started.
streams. So an international artist from Canada can be the biggest nigga in rap.
I
Man,
remember,
think
like,
about what I just said. 20 years ago, no way nigga from Canada would be the biggest nigga in rap. It would be impossible.
No, even with the amount of quality music that he has, he'd never.
It would just be dude from Canada. He made good music.
Yeah.
That's what it would have been. There's no way he would transcend the culture and be the biggest nigga in the culture.
Man, ain't none of this shit. Real.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's streams.
Motherfuckers faking streams and shit.
WWE.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
You
I
can-
can't-
Faking
yeah.
numbers, faking streams.
But I can't fake the fact that I turn on the radio
And he's on the
and he's
radio.
on it for
No.
12 years.
Yeah,
for
no,
12
that's
fucking
something you
years.
can't-
No.
You can't knock that.
Right.
But when it comes to the like he said, it was CDs and shit, going in the store buying it.
Like what I'm saying-
everybody faking numbers.
Like what I'm saying is the hip hop culture comes from like when you look at the No Limit, Master P, and Cash Money shit. People idolize the the New Orleans culture, the army fatigues, the soldier rags, the jabots, the big t-shirts, the jewelry, the car, the candy painted whips, and see what I'm saying? It was a lifestyle thing. Even with NWA, we bought into the Jerry curls and the West Coast gangbang lifestyle. We fell in love with that shit. By the time we got to Drake, all of that shit didn't even matter no more. So that's why he was able to come through and do what he did, because you didn't have to sell records off of being where you were from or the validity of what your city had going on. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even at Eminem would have been that without Dre. Dre gave him the cosign where he got to walk through the ghetto, where the ghetto took Eminem in. Like, oh, okay, come on, bro. Think about like if we took it 20 years to now, he wouldn't even needed Dre. He could have just been a cold ass white boy.
Yeah,
What's the white boy just retired because Joe Buttons be on his ass? Logic.
Logic. Yeah.
Nobody knows where Logic is from. Well, we've never seen none of Logic's friends. I don't know nothing about Logic except that he's mixed. You know what I'm saying? He grew up biracial and he does biracial hip hop for biracial kids.
Yeah.
And his streams are crazy.
And sell out stadiums.
Sell out stadiums.
Yeah.
I don't listen to that shit,
Yeah.
but somebody's listening to that shit.
Eminem would have been Lil Dicky right now.
He's
Hey.
so fucking underrated.
Which
Lil
because,
Dicky, fantastic, man.
But what I'm saying is Little Dicky doesn't need to have a crew. He don't
Right.
need a gang.
He
He
don't
don't
need
need a
none of that.
cosign.
Fuck your
All he
race.
got to do is be able to rap and be virally seen, bro.
Hey,
That's it.
I was cooking the other night and My Name Is came on. I switched that shit off. That shit is whack as fuck. Like, why the fuck did we even like that shit?
Dre,
Hi, kids.
Wait, what?
You like violence?
Dr.
My Name
Dre.
Is- Yeah,
Oh,
Slim
shit,
Shady,
old
yeah.
ass song.
That shit was
Dr.
hard.
Dre.
I know.
Influences.
When it came on, I was like, why did we
Think
like
about
this
the
shit?
influence. If Dr. Dre told us, we was like, yeah. And then it was
That shit was
it was
hard.
shock there. It was shock therapy too at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah,
Because
Right.
they nailed it with the visual.
yeah.
You gotta remember the visual. He driving the car. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like the visual. He's outside the house. He's on the Marilyn Manson shit. You know what I mean? We hadn't seen nothing like that in hip hop for real. And then it was this little white boy with
Mhm.
blonde hair popping shit. But he
But-
had the cosign of the streets. Dr. Dre is the streets, so he had the cosign
I
of the
heard
streets.
I heard his shit when he was on the Sound Bombing albums. Dog was killing
Look,
shit on
with,
there. Dog was
with
cold.
Ross, with Static Skeleton them and all of them niggas.
It was all kind
the Jay Dilla.
Mos Def and all
Bro,
them
he
cats
used
was
to
like-
run with Jay Dilla them and
Yeah.
the Detroit
The
niggas.
Sound Bombing 2 album is like one of the
Bro, he
coldest
used to
albums.
rap like Nas.
He was cold. And then I heard that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Man, I had a mixtape of him and Royce the 5'9", man. It was called The Good, The Bad, The Ugly, right before they both got their deals. And he was on there going so crazy. And he wasn't doing the weirdo rap yet.
Yeah.
That's how I know Dr. Dre introduced him to the weirdo rap. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm telling you, this shit gonna work. That crazy shit you just said, put it in a rap.
Make a whole song.
Make a whole song out that you want to kill your baby mama, kill her on the beat. Here go the beat. killer, bro. And that shit worked, my nigga. But Dr. Dre knows that from the NWA was the same thing. They were shock value.
Yep.
You selling dope, Ice Cube, on this song?
That's the most motivating.
Wait a minute, they covered your kids' ears. Nancy Reagan has a war on drugs, and you finna sell dope on the radio? Yeah, we finna sell dope on the radio. Jared, the white man, was like, yeah, we finna sell this shit on the radio.
Yeah. Jerry Heller was
And
like,
it worked.
yes, I fuck with it.
Easy E, you got to be the front man. Want to know why? Because you sell drugs for real.
Yeah.
These other guys don't even sell drugs for real. You really sell drugs. I can't rap though. It doesn't matter. Ice Cube's gonna write the rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna teach you how to rap, but you sell drugs for real. You see what I'm saying? And they're gonna buy into that.
Right.
And it worked. You see what I'm saying?
And when it's real, you can only talk about it in the way that you talk about it. Like it's not fabricated.
It
So
ain't
you-
even a mockery. You're not
yeah,
copying.
So the
nobody
stories
else.
the stories you tell, the words you
Mhm.
use, that's all you. Because you know what I'm saying.
One
It's
of my
not some trendy shit.
one of my favorite MCs that's unknown is Skyzoo. And Skyzoo don't sell dope, don't run this, ain't no gangster shit. But he talks from a perspective of a cat who ran with the cats and saw it.
Yeah.
And it's believable and shit. And it's legit. Like he sounds like Jay-Z rapping, but he ain't never sold no dope or nothing. He's just a regular nigga like us and
Yeah.
shit. And it's legit. And like you said, he rap like he know how to rap. He knows the subject matter enough to talk about it and be convincing, but know that he ain't that type of nigga. So more motherfuckers should actually, try that shit. I think just to be real. Just
So
be real and shit.
speaking of somebody people be hating on, you see my shirt.
Top five.
You know what I'm saying?
I see
Top
no
five.
lies.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I never
No
even
lies.
saw the damn shirt.
Yeah,
I see
you-
this all the same motherfucker.
I knew your Nas ass hadn't read my shirt yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean?
Ether.
So yeah, my man Hov, man, just became 50%.
Y'all never gonna let that go. Y'all just gonna
Never.
hang on.
Here, let me get this out, and then we can get into that.
No, I ain't even going.
No, we gonna get into that.
Get
No,
this
we
out.
got rappers here. This is a rap show. We can get into that today. You know what I'm saying? But
I got time.
I want to do this because Hov became the 50% owner of Ace of Spades, along with the Moet Chandon company. So unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the
Major.
man for that. That's a big move.
Hey, dog need to cut the Basquiat shit off though. The braids,
You know what I'm
Basquiat
saying? He
dreads.
being earthy Hov, man. He earthy.
Hey,
Man, look,
hey,
man, I'm a
listen.
billionaire. I got the baddest bitch, man.
I can
I
do
don't
what I
even
want.
have to get a haircut anymore.
Right.
I'm the
Yes, you do.
I'm 52 years old, and if you ask me for a feature,
Beyonce
I
don't
can
walk
go
around
bar
like
for
that.
bar with any nigga that's young, 21 right now, and going crazy. I can get in right in there with him and jump right in his wave and do it with him. What I need to come out here for?
Beyonce still combing her hair.
And at this point, I'm
She a lady though.
She
part of
she only reason I'm gonna tell you why she combing her hair. She want to sell y'all Ivory Park or whatever that shit that she sell.
I'm saying when
Soon as she
at
don't have
home
to sell y'all
chilling,
that shit no more, she ain't combing her hair either. Look at Solange.
It is.
Solange don't have to sell no clothes. She ain't saying she ain't no brand.
Right.
Solange don't comb her hair.
She probably look cute though. Jay-Z don't.
Hey man, it don't matter. Hov always been
Jay-Z
ugly.
ain't never been
And he
cute.
said ain't no
I'm
such
just
thing as an
saying-
ugly billionaire. I'm
I'm
cute.
just saying,
Shit,
I've,
what you
I've
talking
seen
about?
nice looking nappy froze. That ain't it.
He got actual
dreads.
dreads
Those are
now.
locks.
He passed
Those
the
are
fro.
locks.
The fro was the J Electronica
DOA.
album,
Right.
yeah, or DOA, yeah, DOA. You know what I'm saying? 444. That was the fro. Now he got all out. I don't know what the name. It's Basquiat.
Basquiat.
Yeah, he trying
Yeah.
to. He got the Basquiat style. You know, he in the artsy fartsy shit, man. He a billionaire, man.
Hey, I can't lie. You can do what the fuck you want when you get to that level.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. When you get to that level, when you go,
I take my shit back.
when you own 50% of, you know what I'm saying, some shit like Ace of Spades, man, you do what the fuck you
Hey,
want to
the,
do,
The
man.
fact that he actually got to the table.
And to negotiate that deal. Like, shout out Beyonce's mom. I don't know if people saw this or not, but it was on the internet yesterday. And she was just like, y'all gotta stop hating on dude. No, for real. Like, that was her post. Like, she was like, this man had Jasmine Sullivan and her performing at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And y'all was shitting on him, talking about he was hating on Colin Kaepernick and all this other shit because he went in a room and talked to them people about making shit more relatable to y'all fan base. Like, rich white men and poor white men aren't the only people watching football.
Facts.
It's 30 teams in the league. 16 of 16 of the quarterbacks is black. Like, what the fuck are we talking
And
about
people
here?
forgot that the NFL actually apologized.
Yeah, and the NFL
They
apologized.
apologized.
Who went in the room and made them apologize?
Hey, it happened at one point.
And on top of that, the deal he was whatever he was doing with the NFL, it wasn't about Kaepernick in
At
the
all.
first
It was
place. So
entertainment. That's why I said that he really was in there to make sure we get people like her and Jasmine Sullivan at the entertainment part of in the weekend as entertainment for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what he was in the room for. But at the same time, because of the causes that he represents, see what I'm saying? They're not looking at him strictly like that. They have to respect what he be on.
I hope he didn't negotiate the weekend.
Stop it.
Everybody's
Stop
so
it.
reactionary
Stop it.
though. Like, you know what I'm
Stop it.
saying?
I
That
know.
immediately
I
happened
saw
to
your
Kaepernick
post.
It
shit.
was fire.
So
I saw your
they
post.
like, oh, he didn't run it past Kaepernick, so he bogus. Like, okay, well,
Run it past.
That's Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
like,
that's what they.
Y'all the
that's-
Godfather now?
That was the shit.
you know what I mean. So I just wanted. Now we can get into that. Okay, Ether, because
Oh,
somebody
man.
underneath my picture, I just posted I'm selfie king. You know what I'm saying. So I posted my pic. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Some nigga wrote in my comments, I'm gonna get on his boots, his heels after we get off the air on my Instagram, like they forgot Nas on your sweatshirt. You know what I'm saying? So now this is coming from a guy. I'm not like Don. I love Nasir Jones. You know what I'm saying? And my 1, 2, 3 is Christopher Wallace, Sean Corey Carter, and Nas. And no order either.
And I
Like
love-
you can switch the order. My order jumbles.
And
It
I love,
depends on
and
how I feel.
and I
that
love
day.
Jay-Z. I do.
Like Illmatic's one of the reasons why I rap. Like that album is one of the reasons why I rap.
Mhm.
Like I can't say that, but in that battle, as I've said then, and I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna go on record, Ether did not age well at all.
Ether aged poorly. You can't play Ether right now and niggas be like, oh, that's fire. I can play Takeover right now and niggas still be like,
Oh yeah,
that shit.
yeah. The Kanye
That
beat.
shit
We
crazy.
can play the instrumental, nigga.
Right.
The
Mhm.
beat.
I'm supposed to respond, right?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting on your response. You're the Nas defense or whatever.
Hey, to pull Nas out of a bag to get him to write anything lyrically dissing somebody is phenomenal. And the fact that he did that shit the way he did it with one of the hottest at the time and went neck to neck. The fact that we're debating whether or not it was hotter, which one was hotter.
He dissed Pac.
He should have dissed Pac.
But that's what I'm saying. You said he never dissed nobody before. He had already dissed Pac on It Was Written.
He didn't diss him like this. This
Fake
is this.
thug,
this
no love. You catch a slug. CB4 Pac was mad as a motherfucker about that verse.
that is true.
And he was
That is
dissing
true.
the fuck out of Nas about
That-
that verse. He was
yeah.
pissed.
That is true. That is true.
It was just more coded.
That-
I get what you're saying. He
that
never
was-
said
yeah.
Pac's name. It was
Yeah.
coded, but
This-
real
this-
niggas
this-
knew who he was talking
Yeah,
about, and
that
Pac
was
knew
that
exactly
was,
who
that
he
was
was
the way
talking
the
about.
album opened up. Too.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
first
That
bars
was the
on
first
the
bar in
album.
the album. Yeah, which is why I love Nas too. Like Nas put out some trash shit. Like Nas, he put out some trash songs, but I respect Nas as a lyricist.
No, Nas, I told you he
so
top
That's why, I
three
have
with
a
me.
very, that's why I have a very hard time putting Nas top 3. I have a very hard time
Because of
he don't-
songs?
He don't have no hits, and he's not a great song maker.
But you put M up.
M got hits.
Uchi Wally.
He ain't got
though.
no. He ain't got no. He got
Uchi Wally.
hits. He got hits that you like. He got hits that other people like.
Hey, Uchi Wally, that's Cherie shit now.
I love
Wally.
I love Eminem. I love Eminem's hits. I love everything Eminem do. But I understand.
I'm
that-
never putting
I,
M
I,
over
I,
Nas.
understand that there are people who
I'm
don't
never putting M over
who
Nas.
don't fuck with Eminem like that. But you can't deny his success commercially.
No, but my man right here also said the beats, and sometimes you don't have to be super lyrical over a beat. He don't have either one sometimes. Like he be talking the same shit about the same with the same beat that he make. This would be
But
trash.
can you
Like,
deny it? Can you deny his lyrical ability?
I do not deny the fact that he could write his fucking ass off, but he don't put it in songs. He say a whole bunch of shit that be the same about the same
I
thing.
know,
About the same thing.
whoa. So you talking about a person who say a bunch of shit that be the same.
So
Lil
what?
Wayne is the king.
So
of
what
the,
I'm
of
trying
the
to
punchline.
what
that
I'm what I'm
saying
trying to
one
figure
thing
out
and then say
is
the same thing that in the punchline.
what I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out is so Nas, whatever these hits he don't have or supposed to not have,
Yeah.
that disqualifies him from being a top MC.
No, it just-
Like,
No,
No, it
'cause
just
my man
lower-
Rakim
no,
has
no.
not one
No,
hit.
it just lowers you. It just lowers you. It just lowers you. It doesn't disqualify you. It
The
just
only
lowers
the
you.
only reason I give him a pass because the God MC said he's the illest dude with the pen. Rakim said he's the illest dude, right? And I believe that because I actually
those
studied.
raps sounded like movies.
But just the intricacy of how he
Stan
writes.
sounds like a movie. Like take the beat away from Stan, it sounds like a movie.
Mhm.
How there's Ice Cube? It's only you can only name probably about 8 or 9. Scarface, Andre 3000. It's only about 8 or 9 rappers when they rap Biggie Smalls where it sounds like a movie.
What What is the
Like,
song that
from begin, like it's written like a screenplay, bro.
Yeah, it's the
What is it?
visual.
It's
It's
the
that
visual.
visual. You
Huh?
write. You
I'm
write
talking
in
about
visual.
Oh yeah.
M, Biggie,
M got a
like
song with Drake?
who?
M.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that one.
Oh
that
yeah,
one record.
from the LeBron James movie.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's on there too.
I'm trying to think of what song there was that he was rapping and they took the beat out and he was rapping to the hi-hat. Like he was like rhyming to the hi-hat.
Yeah.
Like that shit was incredible. I just didn't like what the fuck he was saying.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
I mean,
him though.
that's
Subliminal, what
everybody-
criminal,
that's
You talking about that
everybody.
forever song?
Everybody who doesn't,
Yeah.
everybody who
Right.
doesn't like M always says, "I don't like his content." Like that scales big problem with Eminem. I don't like the content.
It's not
of what he's
relatable
talking
for
about.
me.
It's not relatable to you, and that's fine. And that's fine. But you can't deny his ability.
I'm not denying it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not denying it. I'm just not a fan. I mean, I'll stand here and say Wu-Tang is the greatest crew in the world. I don't understand what the fuck they always saying.
Right.
I love them niggas though. They my niggas. But I'm gonna stand behind it. That's one of my favorite groups ever.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, but I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan.
I think just Eminem checks more boxes as
Than Nas.
than Nas does.
Oh, yeesh.
I think that
If I had some pearls.
no, listen.
I clutch him. Clutch his pearls.
Let me explain. Let me explain. So
Clutch his pearls.
there's criteria. There's criteria for me. when it
Dino
comes to
said he
being-
think Royce doper than him.
That may
Absolutely.
be
I'm
true.
not
That
arguing
may
with
be
that at
true.
all.
That may be true. But Royce don't.
Yeah, Royce
Royce
is
don't have a
fire.
body of work.
Royce is fire.
Royce
He-
don't have a body of work.
Royce fire right now.
Yeah, Royce is cold.
Royce fire today.
Yes, absolutely.
Like with Benny the Butcher and every
Absolutely.
rapper that's current.
You
he's
said he
spitting
don't
fire
have
with them
a
niggas.
body of work.
He doesn't have the body of work that Eminem has.
Oh, okay. He got a lot of albums,
Yeah, but
not they not like critically
Yeah,
acclaimed.
no
Facts.
critically
Facts.
acclaimed.
He actually got more albums than Eminem.
Yeah, he do.
Royce cold as fuck. But so the criteria is lyrical ability, storytelling, influence on the culture.
No, Nas
Wait a
bro,
minute,
Nas-
bro.
Nas-
Wait.
No,
Nas-
So
storytelling. that's
Already
bad.
these three
Dog,
boxes, Eminem checked them and Nas didn't.
Nas told a story backwards.
Here, Nas's problem.
Right.
Nas told a story backwards.
Nas's problem.
Nas told a story about being a prison cell, bro.
yeah.
The man made himself a prison cell,
That's
bro.
what put.
He made
Nas in
himself
the
a
top
gun.
five, fam.
The man made a song about being. He made
Come on,
himself.
man.
Hold on. He made not that I'm carrying a gun and I'm about to shoot you like
He
every
is
other
the
rapper
gun.
does. I'm the gun. You woke up in the morning, took me out the dresser.
Yeah.
You thought about going to rob that nigga downstairs with me.
Yeah, he's great.
Come on, bro.
He's great.
You talking about story? Like you should have left storytelling out your description, dog. Straight up, because that's one of Nas' top things. That's his top thing. That's his GOAT shit.
Fam, if you
We
listen,
didn't
if you
let him
listen to
finish.
the-
Okay,
if you
probably
had a
listen to-
couple more boxes.
God
Thank-
damn.
He had a couple
Hey,
more
What
boxes.
just happened?
You went Don on Don.
Man, I'm just saying though. Like,
God damn, man.
All right, go ahead, add that fourth box, bro.
Was sales, because sales matter when you're a recording artist.
sales matter.
Sales
Scarface
matter.
in my top 5, and sales don't matter for Scarface. He cold. What are we talking about
That's
here?
because Scarface is like top 5 in influence.
But he never sold shit for real.
Okay, listen.
Nas is not. Dude,
Can you listen? Can I finish?
No, wait a minute.
Can I
Talking about,
finish?
no, talking about for real,
God
dog.
damn.
Like, you don't think Nas
One at a
influenced?
time, guys.
You don't think Nas influenced New York rap?
Raise your hand.
Dude, you don't think the last 30 years of New York rap isn't influeed by Nas?
Nas influenced New York rap.
Okay, so Scarface influenced down Texas rap. It's the same. It's no different.
Scarface influenced down south,
Okay, what?
not a state.
Nas influenced the Eastern Seaboard,
And what-
Philly, Boston. You can go get rappers
So-
from any part of that.
What's
So
M-
from
what's
New
M-
York,
what's M's
so from New
influence?
York, is Nas's influence greater than Jay-Z's?
No, but it's
So
up
he's
there.
not number one. So he's not
It's
number one
up
on that list.
there.
Hold on. So he's not number one on that list.
Scarface ain't number
Is
one in the
Nas-
South.
Is Nas's influence greater than Rakim's
And
in
on-
New York?
I would say yes. Yep.
Bro, New York rap, New York, the
don't know.
New York formula does not exist without Rakim.
I mean, there's people who will argue and say LL Cool J's the formula.
Mm-hmm. He's the
So I
he's the
can't
original-
say
he's the
that for
original.
Rakim. He's not clear cut with that. L's in that argument too, bro.
LL is the formula for making hit records.
No,
as a New
LL was
York
the
rapper.
dopest battle rapper in hip hop at one point in
Man,
time.
Rakim created the structure.
Okay, I'm giving you the structure. LL Cool J took the structure and took the shit to a whole nother level, bro.
Okay.
Same thing Nas did. That's
Okay.
my point here.
Okay,
And everything elevates
but-
with time, first of all,
But
bro.
LL's influence on the game is in the top 5. Nas's influence on the game is not in the top 5. And if I had to, I'm gonna bring a board. That's what we're gonna do. Next time, I'm gonna bring a board and I'm gonna explain how my point system works. so you niggas can get off my back. And once you see it written down, you'll understand why I say it's hard for me to put Nas in the top 3.
I'm going to disagree with it anyway because you put sales in it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
Sales
I'm-
matter,
I'm-
fam.
it
Sales
ma-
matter because sales
I don't
add
think
to longevity.
I don't think sales hold as much weight as you're giving it. though.
I mean, but like
It-
honestly,
it-
that's his.
Like
you know what I'm saying? That's
listen,
that's his
before
criteria.
Lil Wayne sold
So-
$1 million in a week, I already thought he was one of the best rappers in the game. Fuck that $1 million in a
because
week
he can rap.
because he can rap.
One of
He
the-
had been bodying mixtapes way before he sold that $1 million. If you were ignoring them, that's your issue. You're lame. But anybody with 2 ears that knows rap knew Wayne was dope. Like,
what is M's influence? I still don't.
Hey, that's why
I don't know what
it
it is.
finish.
M's
But I was going to ask you.
M's not high on the list of influence.
Okay.
Except for the fact that he influenced a
Detroit-
generation of white rappers and Detroit, and he brought Detroit back into the forefront of hip hop
Mhm.
and of music. Period. Right, because Detroit was gone since
after
Motown.
Motown, yeah, true.
Mhm.
So that Eminem brought back the Midwest. So that his influence is somewhere in the middle of the top 10. Right?
So does he have more of an influence than Nas?
No.
No,
So he only got 1 out of the 3 or 4 boxes that you had named.
No, lyrical ability, he's higher than
Okay,
Nas
yeah,
on my
okay.
list.
Damien said if we talking sales, Ice Baby kicks everybody's ass. MC
Right.
Hammer's the
MC
number one
Hammer.
rapper of my generation. If we talking sales,
Come on, man.
Right.
We're talking about
Yeah, I just heard Ice Ice on the radio the other day. I mean, I turned that shit
You're
off.
talking
but-
about one song. I'm talking about a career of success. You can't say
But-
one song,
but I can.
because I mean, then Sir Mix-a-Lot goes
But
to
what
the
I'm-
top of
but
the
even
list.
if we talking
We're
about-
one song,
But you're talking about a massive. You're talking about massive people who aren't always listening to the song for the same reason that a pure like hip hop lover would listen to it.
Okay, but
for.
but
Like
the way,
some of
the,
not-
way, the way you cross over and you get people, you become influential is by making hit songs so that more people hear you.
see what?
That
So
is a
what you
very
so but
important-
based off
important part
of,
of
based
the
off what you're
game.
saying is based off what you're saying, McDonald's is the greatest restaurant in the world. They got the best burgers.
Yeah, because they sell a
they
billion.
they sell
serve over
billion,
a billion
they,
people.
billion sales. So
Bro, that's only one piece, fam. Y'all keep taking one piece of what I'm saying
I'm just
and
saying,
making it
but-
the most
but I'm-
important.
I'm making
it's
it
not
a-
the most important.
I'm making the point
It's
that that's
a
not
split.
important. That's
Yeah,
making
well,
a point.
that's-
That's my
Because
point.
that's what I was
not
about
important.
to say. I'm saying Nas has records in hip hop culture, Don, that never made the radio. You understand what I'm saying? Like he got records better than the hits you talking about them niggas got. He got records that was track 8 on his album. That's better than all of that shit, bro. That
Track
never
8.
got released, never had a video, wasn't a
Nigga,
single.
Play
But
made,
in the hip hop culture, as hip hop people, we know about that.
play
song.
made you look anywhere.
So do
They
you
shoot
do you
you.
listen to Nas at all, bro?
Got yourself a gun. The Sopranos song was a big record.
I'm not a Nas fan, right? But I listen to Nas. There's some,
I'm a
there's some
realist.
shit from
I'm
Nas
definitely
that
a
I love.
realist.
I'm not a Tupac fan,
Nah.
but I recognize Tupac
Yeah, I'm not
as
a
one of the
Tupac
greatest
fan,
rappers.
but
of
I
all time.
recognize him as one of the
understand what you're
greatest.
saying.
Yeah.
I understand
I get-
exactly
I
what
get
I'm a
what
huge
you're saying.
Tupac fan.
we
I
did
think
it.
I'm the only
And
one
there's
here.
some motherfuckers. There's some motherfuckers
We're
who will
debating.
tell you, just like Monk just said in the comments. There's some motherfuckers that will tell you that McDonald's is the best restaurant of all time.
And they full of shit.
But
Literally.
again,
Well, they ain't got no high
it's
C no more.
opinion.
So, oh wait,
It's
that's
again,
coming
it's
back. Right?
opinion. And so if I'm trying to do my best to take away opinion,
Mm-hmm.
because if it was my opinion, Tupac and Nas would not be in my top 10, period. Because I don't like them like
I
that.
think the realist criteria you can put together is what you put out there and leave sales out.
Why?
Because the
Sales matter.
the artistry of
There's-
Bro,
they
I'm
sell
tell-
music.
bro, I'm telling
But
you,
They are
sales-
recording artists.
Bro,
Sales
being
would
If
probably
you're great at selling music,
bro,
then you're
part-
great- then
the
you're a
biggest part,
great
the biggest
rapper.
part of our
everything,
that's the most
everything else is
subjective- that's the
subjective,
most
though.
subjective.
Sales is the least subjective of the
Exactly. It's the
criteria.
You think it's least?
It's
I
the
think
least-
I think it's the least. I
subjective.
think it's the least subjective
It's the
because
least subjective, fam.
So when
the
do we
sa-
cut
sa-
off the sales thing?
sales
Because like
sales
Donovan
are-
said, you can trick streams. So we got to stop the sales thing at one point in time in the GOAT conversation.
That's why it's going to be.
Or
I
so
don't
back
think-
in the
I
even,
don't think- I
even
don't
back
think-
in the day, record labels used to buy the first 100,000 copies.
Yeah, to
sometimes.
make make you look like you went platinum.
And then like I don't necessarily think that is in my criteria. The sales is not like a part of that, but sales is something that you can physically see.
Right. It's a
Every
number.
like you know what I'm saying, influence.
Like
and all
for me
that
to-
stuff.
for me to
That's
stick-
it's not debatable.
basically
For an
a-
example,
Right.
for an
Yeah, it's not
example,
debatable.
Black Thought is one of the dopest MCs of all time to me. He ain't never sold a whole bunch of records.
No.
Yeah, he's a great rapper. But when we talk about the GOAT, we talking about the greatest rappers of all time. Like he can't be a top 10 greatest rapper.
And
bro.
I don't feel Eminem is a top 10 greatest rapper.
He check all the boxes, man.
So
He
Biggie
checked
don't.
all the
Biggie,
boxes.
so Biggie don't either.
you check 2, right?
No, he
The-
checks all of them.
Oh, okay. I thought we was
He checks all of them. Whether he's number 1 or number 10 on all of those boxes, he checks those boxes. That's what I'm saying. Like it's
Okay.
not a he's a clear cut number one, but he checks all of those boxes. That's
feel
why
like-
he's the 3rd greatest rapper of all time
feel
to
like-
me.
I feel like
it's
if you-
Jay-Z, it's Biggie, it's Eminem.
I feel like if you include sales though, like you kind of gotta like it don't matter to me either way, but I feel like if you include sales, you gotta include artists from nowadays. Cause look at the sales. It's completely different.
That's why I
Right.
said
Right.
that's why I wouldn't
But-
use
but-
that in
but-
this
but
debate.
That's why ain't no artist today ever going on my list. I'm sorry. It
But
just is
but
what it is. The game
But
changed.
see that
The
includes
game
sales.
changed.
Though.
They'll-
If sales matter, them artists they gotta go up there. Cause look at Drake, look at Wayne.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
They don't
Like,
check the other boxes though.
Yes, they do.
What do you
Influence. What do you mean?
Lil
We
Wayne?
just said Drake been on the radio for 12 years
They-
straight, bro. He
they-
done had the longest run of
He
anybody.
definitely had influence.
Nobody's had a longer
Who?
run than Drake.
Drake. He
12
he got
years on
sales,
top.
He got influence. He got storytelling, and he got.
He on some
Hey,
LeBron shit.
Hey, guess
Like,
what? Guess what? Like, guess what?
But that's just if
at the end of the
sales is
day.
included,
At the
you
end
know
of the
what I'm
day. At the end of the day, I'm a purist, and if somebody else wrote your raps, you're never going on that fucking list ever.
it's a lot of people that I talk to that feel that same.
I mean
way.
that's cool.
I can understand.
I mean but that's
I write my
also
own
that's
rap,
also
that's
your
what I'm saying.
opinion.
But
That go back to your Eminem
Exactly.
debate.
But
That's
I'm just
your
saying as
opinion.
far as- I'm just saying,
You know
as
what I'm
far
saying?
as the idea of getting you to understand what they're trying to say when they say the sales, why sales can't be in that. Because
That's why I would take it
you
out.
would have to have
Right.
these new artists in there because they check all the
The
boxes.
purity of
is just
the purity of hip hop
But
culture.
they'll have a different list.
The purity of hip hop
To me.
culture to me is the
Because
influence.
it-
You can influence
two
the
of them.
culture and not sell a whole bunch of
There's 2
records.
different styles of selling
So
records.
how
It's
about this?
niggas and Rich Homie Quan influenced this generation that's here right now. He didn't sell a whole bunch of
Soulja
records.
Boy influence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to sell a whole bunch of records
Absolutely.
to influence.
How about
the
this?
culture.
Big Daddy Kane ain't sold a whole bunch of records, but where's Eminem
It's so-
going? He
it's
going
so-
to he trying to do a
it's so weird.
collaboration.
Chief
It's
with
Keef didn't
it's
sell
so
a whole
weird.
bunch of records,
It's
but
so-
he definitely influencing what's going on
it's
right
so,
now.
It's so weird because y'all take pieces of what I said and focus on the pieces instead of saying I'm saying these things go together. They're
No,
all at
no,
they're
no,
all
no,
at
I-
bodies.
I just-
And so-
I-
and-
I just
and
disagree
just
that sales
because
go there.
somebody has influence doesn't mean they have the lyrical ability. It doesn't mean they have the storytelling ability. It doesn't mean they have the flow. It doesn't mean they have the sales. You can have the influence. You can have influence over the game and never sell a record. And that doesn't mean, and just because you have influence over the game doesn't mean you crack the top 10 of influential rappers.
I'm making my comeback, and my rebuttals are all to the Eminem points. I ain't even making my rebuttals to nothing else but to the points that
Yeah,
you saying why Eminem is top 10 and why I'm saying he's not. That's what that's what all my responses.
but your only response and the only thing that holds you back from Eminem being on the list is that you don't relate to what he's
no,
saying.
it's content, and then I don't count sales. Sales don't influence me. Because it's
sales is one part of 5.
Okay.
So even if you take
So no,
even
that's
if you take
two.
that
We
away-
said content and sales. That's 2
6ix9ine
things.
got hella fucking sales.
Yeah.
yeah.
Views
Yeah,
and all
I
that.
would never
Content has to.
categorize
I mean,
Guess what? Guess what? He don't have the lyrical ability.
The
He
content
don't
has
have
to be
He
relatable.
can't even get
He-
close
he
to
got-
the top
he got
10.
it.
That's
He
what
He
I'm
got
can't
it.
get
saying.
close to the top 10.
Well, to some, but you got to say
Tech
that
Nine-
goes
Not
in
mine.
Well, that goes in generational too, because in this generation he got the lyrical ability, he got sale. In this
got
generation,
lyrical ability?
you got to think. Look at
This
who watching
generation.
6ix9ine.
Well, we
You
just
gotta-
talked about
you
a
gotta
Kobe
really-
line that
you
was
gotta-
whack that the
you gotta-
world is losing their mind
You
over.
got to think about it like this. Like,
Young
look at
kids
all
love
these-
him.
Bro,
all these kids love 6ix9ine. To them, he has.
You don't think the
lyrical
level
ability,
of
he got the
lyricism
sales,
is
he got
low
the
right now?
influence, and he has the flow.
Bro,
To them.
bro,
you think it's high?
You
bro,
see what I'm saying?
niggas still exist who spit.
But it's not
Like,
a lot of
I mean,
them.
that's facts. That's
It's not
facts.
a lot
But,
of
And
them.
they
I'm
not
saying
selling
if all
records.
four of
And
those
they not
boxes
and
check,
they not because of
Kendrick sell records.
that's it.
J. Cole sell records.
That's it. You naming 2 people.
Benny and them
Shit,
sell
you just
records.
talked about Logic.
Benny and them don't sell a lot of records.
That nigga Logic.
Logic
was
sell
selling, he
records.
was selling records.
Right.
But he ain't.
But that's,
He ain't.
what's
He
that
ain't making them.
percentage out of everybody?
That's what I'm saying. Now name everybody else, bro. Look at Memphis. You can name me 9 niggas from Memphis that you listen to right now. You like the Memphis scene.
Yeah, I do.
That's not lyricism,
They better than 6ix9ine.
but it's on the same
Money
level.
bag, money
What
bag,
Donovan is
Money Bag
listen,
Yo's a
listen.
better
Don,
lyric.
what
They
Donovan
better
is
than-
saying
they better
is the
than
same, bro.
6ix9ine.
You talking about selling dope and your gun and your bitches. It's the same content,
listen,
bro.
listen,
It don't matter if you saying it.
Content
Look.
is not the same as lyrical
Listen,
ability.
you said
It's still the same
Listen, you said the
content, though.
Memphis rappers. You said the Memphis rappers is better than 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
In whose opinion? Because that's what matters. Somebody's opinion. He might be better. The Memphis rappers might be better to 6ix9ine than 6ix9ine to you. But those kids, those millions of fucking kids that's following 6ix9ine, those Memphis rappers don't got shit
6ix9ine
compared to
not a better
6ix9ine.
rapper. 6ix9ine not a better rapper than the niggas in New York. With
I
him.
understand. We
You understand
we
that,
all-
but people that you
all
feel that way.
understand it.
Is he
That's
better than
that's-
he a
that's
better
what I'm saying.
lyricist than Bobby Shmurda?
Y'all
You
get what I'm
feel
saying?
that way.
Y'all get what I'm saying?
I
We-
get what you're
we
saying.
understand that, but these millions of kids that fuck with 6ix9ine,
what you're
that
saying.
don't matter.
And that skews the whole
That don't matter.
sales.
That's why
that
sales
skews
don't
that-
count.
I can't
You know what
count
I'm
the
saying?
sales because
That's
it's a bunch
exactly
of
why
kids
I'm
who
not
just
counting.
listen.
Okay, so first of all, sales today don't count. Period.
I'm talking about sales. Period.
Sales today don't count.
I'm saying, period. To me, it doesn't. Like, to me, when Big and them went Diamond and Jay did his numbers and Lauryn Hill and these people did their numbers, that was like a feather in the cap. That didn't make them goats to me. They were already goat. I expected them to go Diamond.
Bro, when you
Want to
do
know
it-
why? Hold on. I expected them to go Diamond because they're the dopest people in the fucking game. They ought to go Diamond. But everybody don't achieve that, though.
that makes my point.
No, everybody don't achieve
That
that,
makes
though,
my
Don.
point.
That makes my point. Everybody don't achieve that stratosphere. It's some artists that we love that never make it out the middle, but they influence the culture, though.
Nobody on my top 10 list has no sales. Nobody.
You
And
got-
not even Nas. Nas sold records, my
And
nigga.
he sold records, but that's not the thing that makes Nas who he is my point, Don. That's not
because he's dope. Because he's dope, he sold records. They go together.
No, it don't. Not
Yes,
that,
it
that
does.
doesn't always
If you
trans-
suck,
is-
fam,
is-
if you suck,
Don,
fam,
is Redman
nobody's gonna listen
is
to you
Redman dope
forever.
to you?
Hell yeah.
He didn't sell a lot of records,
He sold
bro.
record- he
He
sold
did not
records,
sell
bro.
a lot of records, my nigga. They
He
made
didn't
their
sell a
money.
lot, but he
Don,
sold.
they made their money off of movies, my nigga. If he had to live off his record sales, he would not have no money right now, bro. He did not sell a lot of records. Dope as Redman was, he did not
His
sell a
biggest
lot of
record was
records.
probably that Christina Aguilera song.
He did not sell a lot of records, dog. It's a lot of dope ass niggas in the game that because the label didn't put $1 million behind your project, you're not gonna sell that shit. Period.
So Hove sales don't count.
I'm not. What makes Hov a GOAT? No, those sales don't count. His dopest album is one of his least selling albums. Reasonable Doubt sold the least out of all his albums. That's his dopest album.
Hey, yo, real shit. When it comes down to it, when it comes to the appeal of an artist, it comes down to the people. Because their opinion is what's gonna affect your sales. If I like what the fuck you talking about, I'm finna go buy
Your shit.
Exactly.
If I don't like
So
your
that's
shit, I'm not
that's
finna
why
go buy
that's
your
why
shit.
sales count. fam.
But
Yeah.
it's
in certain ways.
I don't agree with that.
Nah.
In certain ways.
I don't agree with that.
I understand.
Wait, but it depends on the scale of the people. Because you have some people that look at the music that appeals to them. You have some people that look at what are you talking
That
about?
ain't even. That's you going off a tangent of what I'm not. That's not even what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about in pure hip hop form, there are people in this culture that influence the culture that don't sell a lot of records.
That is true.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
That's it. That's all.
They usually
And I'm not gonna say Eminem influenced my culture because he went diamond.
They
He
usually
ought to go
the-
diamond. He had fucking Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre behind him.
That's what the
He
term,
ought to go fucking diamond.
That's what the term.
And he can rap.
That's what your
So
rap,
he ought to
that-
go
that's
diamond.
What, that's what the
Okay,
phrase your
and-
rapper's favorite
and
rapper comes from.
influence and sales are two different things.
Okay.
They're two different things. fam.
Okay.
Rakim is on my top 10 list, not because he sold a lot of records, but because his influence is number one on my list. He has the number one, he's the number one guy when it comes to influence in hip hop.
In
to me.
actuality, Nas's influence should be at that same level.
No.
Facts.
When Illmatic came
No,
out,
man, they changed
the
the
West
game,
Coast,
bro.
the West Coast had it on lock. When Illmatic came out,
They changed the game.
he flipped it. They
How many
flipped.
people? How many people rap like Nas?
Regardless, the fact that he started the whole East Coast wave
but-
alone.
How
But
many
my-
people rap like Eminem?
Royce the 5 9.
Tech Nine.
How many people rap like? How many people
Shit, I mean, all the Queens rap like Nas. 50 Cent rap like Nas did. Dog.
I mean,
you talking about influence? Nas taught 50 Cent, so we talking influence, right? We said Nicki Minaj. We're gonna keep going, right? These are all his babies, bro. They're from Queens. He's the Queens
not
rapper.
his baby, but they're not his
He's
babies.
the Queens. He
They're
just talked.
Rakim's baby.
No, they're not.
All
that
of New York,
generation 50
all
Cent
of New
them
York
not-
is
no, they're
Rakim's
not,
baby.
bro. Those are Nas's kids, bro. Them is not Rakim's kids, bro.
All this shit has been hip hop generational. All this shit been handed down. So even though people that we put in that top 10 has always looked at this.
Dino said KRS-One got more influence.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got their shit from somebody that was before them.
I disagree with that, but okay.
You know,
I can see how you can make that argument.
I'm just
I can see how you can make that
I'm
argument, but I
anti-record
disagree.
sales because
I'm
at a
anti-record
time
sales too.
where hip hop was at its
Anti-record
highest, record sales didn't matter. It was your skills, and you came to the table and you brought it.
Record sales indicate longevity.
Nah.
No.
They
No.
are an indicator of
No, it's
longevity.
not, bro. No, it's not.
It's
No.
longevity and relevance.
No, it
yes, it
doesn't.
is.
No,
You can go platinum with one album and never hear you again.
Yep.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice would be relevant right now. That is longevity,
Vanilla Ice is not still selling records, my nigga.
but he had a high.
Well,
selling
that
record.
Ice Baby, like I
We're-
said, I
and we're-
just heard
and
it
we're
on the
talking
radio.
about-
It
we're
was
talking
just on the
about a
radio,
single.
bro. He was
You're talking about a single.
Bro, he was the
His
half-
albums
but
didn't sell crazy.
he was the
didn't
half-
have timing on no fucking
He was the
album.
halftime show at the Bucks game last year when the arena was still open before COVID.
The Bucks are lame. fam.
I'm
We-
just
we
saying,
choose
hey,
lame people
he's
to-
still getting booked for shows. There's some relevancy in there somewhere. Shit, he's still getting booked for shows. Some of my favorite rappers ain't getting booked for shows. Vanilla Ice still getting booked for shows.
Yeah, because he's a one-hit wonder, bro. One-hit wonders always get booked for shows. Right. He's exactly. He's an attraction, not an artist.
YMC Hammer ain't getting booked.
Ain't nobody because his shit didn't age.
But he sold more records than everybody we talking about right now.
Hammer Time didn't age.
Hell no.
No.
You ain't gonna do the Hammer Time right now.
Listen, no bullshit. No bullshit, no.
So y'all niggas finna sit here.
Let you be drunk enough
You doing
And that
it.
shit come on.
You're doing
That
it.
shit come on, and you doing that shit on my life.
Nah,
you
watch
doing
it. Watch Sheree just sit here and do the typewriter.
She petty as a hoe, man.
You sure doing it.
On my life, you doing it. Yeah.
What Hammer? Hell yeah, I'm not sitting. I'm y'all shitting on Hammer. I'm not shitting on Hammer. I'm giving him his props. Shit, that man did shit. 99% of the rappers we like will never do, my
To
nigga.
the extreme, sold 15 million albums.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he went
15 million. That album, not the single.
Not the
Yeah,
single. You
album.
said, but you said Vanilla Ice never went diamond. To the extreme, that's Vanilla Ice album. That's the album that Ice Ice Baby is on. That sold 15 million copies.
The album.
The album sold
To
15
the
million
Extreme
copies.
Spent 16 weeks at the top of Billboard and sold 15 million.
Why are you
copies
doubting it? The
worldwide.
man had a sold out world tour.
I saw that shit. It was him, MC Hammer, and In Vogue.
And In Vogue. I was at that concert too. It was at the Bradley Center.
At the
You talking about the
Bradley
Ninja
Center.
Rap joint?
Okay, so where's the rest of the sales at?
But that was after that.
What the rest
Bro,
of
the
the
man
sales
sold
Play
15 million
that
on his
monkey fucking
debut.
music- Play that fucking music.
Where the
white
rest
boy.
of the sales at?
Come on, man.
What the second
That's
album?
like Eminem. I bet Eminem's the only person who probably broke his record.
What the second album do?
For real.
What the third album do? What the fourth
Nothing. He
album
was
do?
done after that first one, but 15 million on my first joint. I fucked the game up.
But what you said,
That's
was,
not
what
light
you said
work.
was sales is longevity. That's what you said. That's
Yeah.
why, that's
Consistent sales,
Okay.
man. Like we're not talking about no
Oh,
one
You
time
gotta
thing.
throw that word in
Consistency.
there.
Now it's consistency.
Add a consistent
Okay.
You
to
just
it.
said sales. You just said sales.
Okay.
Well, that's
Hey,
common
but-
fucking sense, man.
Consistent.
Like I'm
It's
saying,
not.
I just said a one-time shot.
Hey, he
Don't
said
mean
Geraldo.
nothing.
Remember
So I need
Geraldo?
consistent.
He was the
right?
opening act. Remember Rico?
All right,
Suave.
Suave.
He was on that tour too.
Rico.
Words mean things. You got to be specific.
Yeah, got it. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You got to clarify that
Hey,
for us,
play,
bro.
hey, plays on the box account.
So y'all slow.
Yeah.
Plays on the
Okay,
box
I got
did
it.
count.
I
Hey,
got it.
plays on the box should count because you know it would be on there every if whatever song I played. Your Mama on Crack Rock. That should be number one right there.
So okay, we gonna stay in the hip hop. We gonna stay in the hip hop realm, but we gonna move on from there.
Wow.
What do y'all think is gonna happen with my man? Yeah, is he back?
Fuck
After the
Kanye.
divorce, is Kanye back or
Fuck
what's going
Kanye
on?
West.
We gotta wait and see.
No, after that one debacle with was it Nas? It was Nas' album where he actually had stolen. He took that album cover
Yeah.
and one of the beats from man, what was his name? I gotta look it up, but yeah, he took somebody else's beat and the album cover and the whole concept. I think he was getting lazy, trying to knock out shit, and I think his credibility gone for me, for real.
His credibility is gone. You done with him too?
I've been done with Kanye.
You
Really?
done with him?
That's a wrap.
Yay, my nigga, man.
Yeah, yay, my nigga too.
Yeah,
Fuck
my
you.
nigga.
I'm wishing the best for him.
Man, some of his early beats are some of the coldest shits to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
Yeah, that nigga's dead.
We can since
That
y'all
Kanye is dead.
since y'all burying my
and he's
nigga.
gone.
Since y'all burying and he's gone. Since y'all burying my nigga, I'm gonna give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? The man got some of the most amazing bodies of work
Yeah.
in music history. Fuck hip hop.
That wasn't the question though.
No.
The question was, do what we think
we
now?
fuck
Like,
right.
I'm
Well,
not
No,
debating
I'm
that.
saying
As far as now,
after his divorce,
alright.
you don't think he can get back to doing that?
Nah.
Why not?
Not in this time.
I said we gotta wait.
He just on a different path. Like
Yeah,
the
it's-
shit he
So wait,
making
are-
is just
experiences. And
I just
trauma
don't think in
affect
this time
different-
right now, like-
affect people differently.
mhm.
He might bounce back from.
That's what I'm saying. The divorce might motivate him to make some dope shit.
One little traumatic event that's gonna bring his ass back in balance because he done dealt with a lot of shit.
Mhm.
I agree with that.
Positive lately. So now this might be a thing where he gets some weight off of his body, and he able to get back to who he was before him.
Mhm.
But
Montre said the gospel album was hard.
I fucked with it.
Yeah, a lot of people like the gospel album.
Yeezus was fire too.
Yeah, Jesus was fire.
It's 15 years too early.
Yeah. Oh, it would have killed right now. That's all
It
Travis
does
Scott.
kill right now, which is
that's-
ironic because I was listening to it. Me and my guy Cardiac was just talking about the Yeezus, and then the next day Daft Punk broke up.
Yeah, Daft Punk broke up.
Actually, 808 Heartbreaks.
Yeah,
So
808.
it broke up. It opened the door to some of the sounds of the
Bro, Drake.
of today.
There is no Drake without 808 and Heartbreaks, bro. We do not get the Drake run without that album
Yeah,
at all.
yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm,
We don't get no
Mhm.
808s. We don't get no 808s and heartbreaks without T-Pain. So what else? Whatever.
That too. That's cool.
Right.
but
T-Pain,
T-Pain,
But see,
ain't-
look, we can
but
still,
even
we can
with
still
that,
get niggas credit without
taking credit from other people. That's
people.
cool. But T-Pain also ain't never made a body of work like 808 and Heartbreaks either.
and the difference between the two is T-Pain was a singer singing.
Yeah, Kanye was a
Right.
rapper that
Right.
decided to sing and made one of the best albums.
T-Pain's a rapper turned.
We don't know him as a rapper though. When he got introduced to us, he was a singer. Kanye West was a rapper with Rockefeller Records and then did a singing
minute.
album.
What,
I never heard
what group was
T-Pain rap.
part of
I
before
never
he-
heard T-Pain
before he
rap.
went solo.
I never heard T-Pain rap.
He had a record on the
I'm in love
first
with
album.
the first song
where
I
he
heard
was-
was
where he
I'm
was
in love with a
rapping.
stripper and I'm sprung. And those were singing songs. He was not rapping
part
on
of a
them.
rap group before then.
So baby, touch me in the summer like I want to. Whatever the fuck you was saying.
That was years after he had been out.
Yeah, the first
I never
first
heard him
album, the
rap.
rapper turned
Well,
singer
what I'm
album, he
saying-
was rapping on there a little bit. He had a couple records on there where he was
But I'm
rapping.
saying when he first punched in the game, I'm
But
sprung.
when he came out,
Yeah, he was a
wasn't no
singer.
rapper.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but the last picture I saw of Kim, she looked like a fine ass black woman.
Yeah, I mean they all do, don't they?
I thought she
You
was
seen
black.
Chloe?
I didn't.
Have you seen Chloe?
She must have just got
Yeah,
sprayed.
they all look
Something.
yeah,
she was.
had
She
to.
looked kind of
fresh off the tanning bed.
She looked kind of chocolate. I was like,
Fresh off the tanning bed.
I looked at her for a minute. I was like,
He was part of Nappy Heads.
Was he?
T-Pain was part of Nappy Heads. Yeah.
Did not know that.
What the fuck is the nappy heads?
It was like a,
They were. They were down.
I never heard
The
like
close thing I fucking heard the Nappy. You said Nappy Boys.
Nappy Heads.
Nappy
Oh,
Heads.
yeah, I remember
Nappy
Nappy
Roots.
Boys.
Hey, look, the closest
Nappy
thing I
Roots
ever
and
heard
Nappy
to that was Nappy
Roots,
Roots.
Nappy
Yeah.
Roots.
When fucking him and Wayne was like Nappy Boy, Pretty Boy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Other than
Besides
that, I ain't never heard.
There was a
of
group.
that.
There was a group called Nappy Roots, right?
Nappy
Yeah, it was a
Roots.
group
Yeah,
called Nappy Roots from
yeah.
Kentucky,
Nappy Roots, yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky.
And they was like, hell no,
Yeah,
no.
that's them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard T-Pain rap. So
Hey,
That's just like Chris Brown. Chris Brown said he was a rapper and all that other shit. I knew
Oh,
him as a fucking
I
singer.
think y'all missing my point. I'm saying when I got introduced to T-Pain, he was a singer. I'm not doubting if he rapped or ever rapped in his career. I'm
Right.
sure of that.
Just
I'm saying
the
the first time I hit when he got announced on 106 in Park, new artist T-Pain with this video, I'm Sprung. He was an R&B singer. He was not a rapper.
and the
That's
first
all
time we
it
were
is.
introduced
like
to
Chris
Kanye.
Brown. Chris
Yeah,
Brown
Chris
can rap.
Brown can rap.
Chris Brown got introduced to me as a
He's
fucking
a
singer.
singer.
And
Yeah.
Kanye was
I learned
introduced
he
as a
could rap
producer,
Producer, then a rapper,
then a rapper,
then a singer.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm like he opened the door to something new. Like if not even being able to sing
bro. This
and singing.
If
I-
this,
you know,
he'll tell Rich.
think
Rich
it's
can probably
weird.
co-sign this. If you look on blogs or like just take this millennium's most influential album, it's 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
All the artists give it, like Triple X Testacion before he died,
Absolutely.
Juice World. They all said that album is what
Yeah.
influenced them to be the
Because
type
it
of
was
artist that they are.
depressing as fuck. It was depressing as fuck.
And that's what this generation is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was a lot of, them undertones. And
I still got love for Kanye.
I fuck with Ye,
I still
man.
got love for him.
The Kanye-
The way
the
the
Kanye
way
I
the
love
shit
is
he
there.
did
It's
with
a
his
little bit.
voice on
It's
808s though,
over.
it wasn't just no auto-tune shit,
He
bro.
turned that
Like,
shit all the way
when
up.
you listen to Bad News,
Yeah.
it's probably the worst
recorded
song on the album.
Yeah.
but his voice on there is just like that grittiness, that distortion, bro. Like
Bro,
you
love
feel that.
Love Lockdown.
Yeah.
Like just them drums, doom, doom, just how I come on. Like, man, come on. But that's Ye though. Sonically, like, just can't. It's not too many niggas fucking with Ye with that.
People
sonic
don't
shit,
people don't
like,
understand the whole concept behind auto-tune, because if you are a singer, auto-tune puts you back
on key.
on key. You turn that shit all the way up and you sound like a fucking computer because it's going all over. It's trying to catch your key all over the place. And they made that shit. He basically made that shit all right. Even though I put T-Pain kind of like the talk box kind of thing.
like
kinda
more of a Roger Troutman.
like Roger Troutman.
Yeah, I put him in that box too.
Because
Go.
he was singing closer
Yeah.
to the key than Kanye was.
Yeah.
Kanye was completely
Kanye
off.
and
'Cause
Lil
he
Wayne
can
don't.
actually sing, bro.
Yeah,
T-Pain
exactly.
can
T-Pain can
actually
actually sing,
sing. So like
Man,
he was
seen a video
doing that
of him
shit
singing
on
one of
key
his
and then just
biggest
adding that
songs,
shit
like
to it.
actually live singing.
No, that
like
nigga can
a
sing
jazz
live.
He
Yeah,
can
well,
sing.
yeah, he's a singer. Yeah.
Man, listen.
Oh yeah, he won Masked Singer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. He
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
singer.
he did win. Yeah, but
The
the
first one.
fact that Kanye did what he did and convinced us that
I
that was
didn't
all
watch it
right
that season, so I didn't.
made that a trend. He's an influencer. He's
Oh,
a huge
yeah,
influencer.
100%.
He's a
He
huge
influenced
influencer.
me.
And
Like
Dino made a
yeah,
point.
he was one of mine.
Dino said
He
he,
influenced the
he-
beats.
Ye stole Kid Cudi shit, and you absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing from Cudi with that. That sound was Cudi's sound, but Ye took it to another level. That's all I'm saying, and that's what happens a lot in music. But am I gonna say that takes anything away from Ye or Cudi? No, it's like
Mhm.
what bro said. You can give somebody else props and give another motherfucker props too. It's the
you know,
influence
Kanye would never make my top 10 list.
because he don't write his own raps.
Right. He punched in the game with a song somebody else wrote.
Yeah, but as an artist, he's definitely top 10.
Yeah.
Easily. I'm talking about in any genre.
Yeah.
I ain't just talking about hip hop. He
Yeah.
top 3 if we go in artists and hip hop. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about genre, just music, period. He's top 10.
But I know for a fact that the beats and music he's putting out, when he's putting out his hottest shit,
Come on,
that was
man.
all
as,
him.
As a
That was all
producer,
him.
he's damn near unmatched, man.
Mhm.
It's only 2 or 3 people you can even mention with Ye. As a
He did
producer.
go a stretch where he was using other people's producers and beats and all that stuff. But he went when he was going hard.
But I'm saying when they
no,
all,
he would get them and then like
Tweak him.
tweak
yeah.
it. Everybody's been accused of that though.
Right.
Okay? Timberland, Dre, everybody do
yeah,
that.
well,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Dre.
Primo about the only nigga who don't do that, and he's the last guy with a signature style still.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is still mixing shit up and
Right.
collabing with people. Primo don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like Tim gonna collab with Danger Hands. He gonna collab with Ye. He gonna collab with
Scott
Toon.
Storch.
He gonna collab with
Scott
Scott Storch.
Storch,
Same with Dr. Dre. All those same names I'm naming work
Mhm.
with Dre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you think you see Kanye as a producer, Kanye is a weird anomaly to me because people love Kanye's production, and I don't think technically Kanye was a better producer than Just Blaze, and they're contemporaries. Like
Mhm.
I don't just has some of the most ridiculous beats I ever heard in my life.
He did, but the thing about Ye is it goes back to what our last kind of debate about where I was at with what hip hop is. What Ye represented is what hip hop is, the soul sample. Like even Just Blaze did a lot of chops and flips, and the shit was dope and it was creative. Ye shit is timeless. Like Through the Wire, come on right now, bro. You'd think it just came out yesterday. Like he got shit like that in the bag.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just got some of my favorite hip hop beats ever, but Ye got some Dr. Dre type shit that cuts through the culture that my daughter knows it. My daughter don't know a Just Blaze beat. She'll know a Kanye West beat. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the
Ye
only
was
difference
just
that I'm
more
saying.
versatile
Yeah, I
as
think-
a
yeah,
producer.
I
like
think
not
Ye
taking nothing
became-
away from Blaze.
Blaze,
Like
no.
Blaze fire. Like
Yeah.
what's that Hovey baby?
Man, come on.
One of the-
Blaze
one
got
of the-
some of the sickest
you know what I'm
beats
saying?
ever, bro.
Hey,
Like,
But
hey, can you tell me where the sample came from of Hobie Baby?
no, I can't.
it's Rick James, right?
No.
Oh.
Do you know, Can?
Damn.
Oh, TLC.
Hubby Baby
Yeah,
is a
TLC.
live cover of
TLC.
TLC.
Digging on you.
Digging on you. Yep.
Wow.
Digging on me. Digging on me.
So now I'm gonna listen to that shit on the way to the crib. And
Real jazzy. Remember that was like a real jazzy joint by Dallas Austin. Like Dallas Austin got a Jay-Z plaque in his crib, and I always wondered, like, why the fuck he got a plaque? That's because they sampled his shit for that. Babyface wrote "Digging on You," and Dallas Austin did the music.
Oh yeah, Babyface, that nigga too.
Yeah. Oh, Babyface to go.
That's that.
Fucking go. Okay. Speaking of songwriters, now we're gonna get into something that I do here. I don't know if you fellas ever watched this pod before, but we get toxic and we talk about relationships and all kind of other shit around here. I didn't lose my sound. Okay.
Yo.
Neo. Yo.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
We lost check. Oh.
Am I tripping?
Oh, okay.
Neo is on his 5th pregnancy with his current wife after making his ex-wife get her tubes tied because he didn't want to have any more children.
That's extra toxic.
I repeat,
super
Neo
toxic.
is on his 5th pregnancy with his current wife after making his ex-wife get her tubes tied.
Yeah, they weren't married. I don't think they were married.
Yeah,
I just learned that today. I'm speaking like I know this shit, but
What? Oh, well, whatever. He told her to get her tubes tied. His bae could have been his he could have been his girlfriend, baby mama.
I mean,
He
shit,
told
he
her
got
to get
enough
her
money
tubes tied.
for her to get her shit untied. You know what I'm saying? But damn, that's a stupid fucking.
I think
toxic right there. Like, that's some
it matters based off of the
grimy
influence.
shit, like.
If that's my wife and I'm telling you to, tie your tubes up, that's one thing. If this is my girlfriend and I tell you to tie your tubes up, you do it. What was your incentive to do that shit?
But if we having babies though, like it ain't matter. I plan on marrying at that. It was some point in time where that girl thought Neo planned on marrying her. Right? They were engaged, correct?
Yeah.
And she's having his children. So that's why he was able to be like, yeah, get your tubes tied for my career. He probably told her some stupid shit like my career or you know what I'm saying? And she was like,
Damn.
okay. Go ahead.
I applaud his
So she
toxicity.
was supposed to get her tubes tied. He was supposed to get a vasectomy.
Vasectomy, exactly.
And then he
Psych, I lied, bitch. Psych your mind, make your booty shine.
He ended their relationship about a month before their wedding. So it was a lot that went into that.
Oh, I know he was messy as fuck. I just because he
That's
just
how he
made a
wrote all them
comeback.
hits.
Toxic
Yeah.
level on 1,000.
Wrote all them hits.
Like, no, I don't want no more kids with you because now I have to.
But see, he was supposed to get a vasectomy.
Yeah.
That was the agreement.
He
That's
pumped-
why she
he
got her
pumped
tubes
fake-
tied, and then he hit her with
pump
the
fake
pump
on the
with the
vasectomy.
James Harden. Yeah, he hit her with the James Harden.
Oh, she didn't know he didn't do it.
No.
Wow, damn.
That's extra toxic.
Yeah, Neo.
That's not even
see
toxic.
that.
That's just trash,
Boy,
dirty.
you're so sick, you both.
He
Damn near was finna kick, man. That's
And then turn the
crazy,
corner and have
bro.
5 kids.
That's some shit where a female or
yeah. Now he on his 5th child with his new chick. That's fast.
Right.
They must have 2 sets of
How long
twins.
Yeah, they
been
were
married?
some twins or something.
Toxic.
Damn.
Jeez.
That's like owing your guy some money, but then buying like
Hey, them
5
R&B,
cars.
hey, them R&B niggas.
Crib, a new whip. Like,
Right.
I get my $20.
I thought you ain't no
for that
money.
shit.
Damn.
nigga.
R&B niggas be something else, man.
That's where they get. That's where they get them ideas from.
That's that Bobby Womack syndrome.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That Womack.
Because you know, Lil Fizz, he Bobby Womack.
Really?
Yeah,
Think about it.
yeah.
He with Omarion, baby mama.
Yeah, okay.
You Bobby Womack, G.
Uh,
You Sam Cooke. Look, Omarion, Sam Cooke. You Bobby Womack. You know what I'm
the
saying?
only thing is, it's worse. Is none of them people died.
Yeah.
That's even like worse.
And
And,
what-
then he
like-
fucked the baby.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah, I
the
was gonna
daughter.
say, yeah. Womack,
Yeah.
like
Womack was.
I don't know if anybody on that level.
Oh wait.
bro.
Then he wrote a song.
Then he wrote a
Yeah.
song about it.
I wish he didn't
You
trust me so much. Hit.
Womack was a monster.
On this day in Black history.
Right.
The
Hey,
worst motherfucker ever. Bobby Womack. Worst friend ever.
Hey,
Like
Bobby
no
Womack.
bullshit. You
Bobby
got
Womack
friends
invented
like
those,
Bobby.
Bobby,
he
yeah.
invented those.
He needs enemies.
He invented
Facts.
those. He invented those fudge covered cookies I be eating. Man, he's the devil for real. he is the devil.
Tamika said, the ones with the cold pen be toxic.
Man.
That's
Yes,
how
he
they
did.
write
don't
all
got
that
a cold
gold,
pen.
Hey, listen,
bro.
I can agree to that. 'Cause
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a rapper and I ain't even a singer, but I promise you heard me. I'm on your ass. Like I didn't did it. Like, I'm
Hey,
not
it
playing,
make
like-
you think about if you think you're lonely now. It make you think about that song. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Wait until tonight. Track
that was some
put
real
that on his
shit.
stat the other day and asked people what that really means.
That was some real shit.
That was some real shit.
That was a real
Montre-
experience. You're right.
Montre said he the scum of the earth.
Yeah, Bobby the worst, bro. Bobby Womack the worst. G, it don't get no worse than Bobby Womack, bro. Like Lil Fizz teetering, but
Yeah.
Bobby Womack is the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Or it might be what's his name?
Or JT
Faith.
from the Five Heartbeats. He
Nah,
was pretty bad too, even though that was fictional. He was pretty bad too.
It was based on Bobby.
I don't know what that was
Oh,
based
okay.
on.
What's the dude who married Faith?
Oh,
Producer?
Stevie J.
Stevie
yeah,
J.
he's
Hey.
a creep. He's a
Stevie
creep
J.
too.
Yeah.
You know, their whole thing is Creep Squad.
Yeah, like he.
That one picture looked like they say he wearing Biggie coat.
Yeah, he got that fur
Big
on.
ass coat.
Like she got this nigga wearing Biggie clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Should be wild though.
Okay, so I got this thing that Cherie sent me. I had seen it online, but when we went off the air Thursday, Cherie sent me this. So I'm gonna give y'all this scenario and y'all tell me what y'all think. Married 2 years. Husband, mom has been close to death since day one. She was hospitalized and doctors decided it was time to pull the plug. Husband said Saturday he asked me to support him. I asked for Friday because Saturday is my birthday and I have a hair appointment. He mad. Help.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
Basically, her husband wanted to pull the plug on his mom on his wife.
And she's saying do it Friday because her birthday is Saturday.
And she got
And she got a hair appointment on his mom.
So she's saying, why not do it Friday?
Because I got a hair appointment
Appointment
Saturday.
The hair appointment is petty.
Because I got
Yeah.
shit to do.
But she got the most important part is her birthday is on Saturday, and don't ruin her birthday by pulling the plug on your mama.
Hey, kid.
That's crazy, bro.
If you think like he gonna pull the plug on that Saturday, every year her birthday, he gonna be sad.
That's the most selfish shit though.
That's selfish as fuck.
Is it? It's selfish.
That's selfish as fuck.
On whose part?
I don't want my mama suffering no more. We pulling the plug on Saturday, bitch. I don't care if it's your
But
birthday or not.
she said do it Friday.
She's saying do it the day before, bro, so she can go on about her weekend.
What's the difference?
I mean, that's gonna be
That's
a
your
fucked
birthday
up
now?
ass
Right.
birthday, bro. Like,
He was saying do it ASAP.
What's the difference between Friday and Saturday?
That's what I'm
One
saying.
is not my
He-
birthday.
I'm still gonna be
He
sad.
want-
I'm still
he
gonna
want
be
her
sad at
support.
that time.
he want her support. She
Yeah.
want to go get her hair appointment.
Yeah, she like I'm not even. She like
The
first of
hair
all, it's my
appointment is
birthday.
petty.
She
But
like-
I feel like why can't you do it Friday? Because I wouldn't do that to you as your wife. I wouldn't do that to you on your birthday if I had a choice.
Bitch, if it's the day
It's sad.
before
It's sad.
or the day of, bitch, it don't matter. I'm gonna be sad that time of
Regardless,
year,
yeah.
Said the day
Exactly.
before.
That's
You
not-
said the day
my
before.
mama.
So every year, instead of us maybe having dinner, we're going to celebrate
At the cemetery.
anniversary
That's
Like, am I gonna be a bad wife for partying in Miami while you at home sad on your mama death day?
Yeah, she in Miami driving the boat like Meg
Is
Thee
that gonna make
Stallion,
me a terrible
taking the
husband?
longevity.
Every year.
Hold on, plug time. Taking the longevity wine to the neck.
Would that make
Driving
me
the
a bad
boat
wife?
well, on your mama death day.
Would that make me a bad wife?
This wine is available at Vibe.
You at home depressed,
Private
and I
Script,
plan to
Private
Miami.
Space. Join the wine
ask
club.
nobody. I wouldn't
Join
even
the
ask
wine
my
club.
wife to do no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I
That's
wouldn't even
what I'm
decide to
saying.
do no
I
shit like that
wouldn't.
on my wife.
So she basically at the door like, all right, y'all
Every year
done
on your
yet?
Birthday, I'm
Y'all-
gonna make you
y'all-
feel
y'all
good.
finishing there
Oh, you
yet?
going out? Oh, so you going out? Turn out. You know what? Turn up. You know what today is, right? I'm gonna make you feel. You got.
First
It's
of
that type of situation.
first
You
of
know
all,
what I'm saying?
first of all, okay, so what? What are we talking about?
Yeah,
we talking
hey.
about we talking about this man, mama dying. Like,
But why not pull the plug before Saturday? That's the main
why do
question.
you
have a
care?
choice. Cause you have a choice. Why you want to?
Yeah, your mama been ill, bro. You could have pulled the plug 3 months ago.
Because pulling the plug is not an easy
This
thing
is
to do.
Wednesday.
It's not. It's not.
This is Wednesday.
It's
Pick
not.
a day. Why pick
I agree.
Saturday?
Maybe his
Your birthday
sick
more
mother
important-
might
your
be
birthday more
Why
important
pick
than
my
her
birthday?
birthday.
Why pick my birthday?
You know what?
On Monday, you
I don't know what his I don't know what his reason for is.
Now, be- now,
But
be-
she
Saturday.
said, she
Maybe-
said, she
Maybe he gonna
suggested.
blow her up for the rest of her life. Every time she go out, it's gonna be so you going out more important than my mama birthday.
No,
I mean,
man.
my mama death day.
Nah.
You
'Cause
don't
that's
wanna-
what
you
it's
don't
gonna
wanna celebrate
be.
with me.
Listen,
It's gonna be like
listen,
that
if I make
day.
that if I make that decision, I can't guilt trip you afterwards.
But that's what it's gonna be.
But
though.
that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a conflict
Because you gonna
every
be saying, you gotta think
birthday.
about it. every year on her birthday, you're gonna be sad.
Even the current year,
It's gonna be sad every year on her birthday.
She been with you 2 years.
She can't enjoy her birthday.
He might
at
wake
this
up and
point,
forget my birthday.
Cause it's like, damn. I don't know. That shit weird as a hoe.
Really, at this point, it don't even matter. Mom's on life support.
So
She's not even here really anyway.
So pick a different day.
Wait, machines are supporting her life. She's not here anyway, right? Now, here's my thing. That's my mama. Yes, I love her dearly.
Love mama-in-law.
My wife. We ain't no telling how much longer we got together. And I really don't want to have it to where she take the weight of what the fuck I'm feeling because of my mama. I'm gonna pick a whole different day. Mama on life support. I can take that shit the next week. Honestly,
I think that was the point of the post.
First off, nigga, your wife is gonna resent you for the rest of y'all marriage. She gonna resent
I just think her response was petty, and it wasn't like
she gonna resent.
It wasn't done with any like
if
wifely like
vibe.
If this is literally like. If you got siblings, Saturday the
like
only
that was a
day
city girl response. That wasn't really a wife response. That was a city girl.
You purposely chose this day.
No, she could feel that way, Don. It was just the way that she said it. Like that was a very like city girl answer. That wasn't really a Michelle Obama answer.
Fuck your mama. I got a hair appointment.
That was the petty part.
You know
that part petty as a whole.
You know how hard it is to get in there. Hey,
if you
Dino said he's selfish as a bitch. Dino married, and Dino said the husband is being selfish as a bitch.
Hey, do you know that if I miss if I miss my haircut, how long I gotta wait to get my haircut again if I don't get back on that cycle, like on his little appointment cycle? It's important.
I wouldn't even be worried about my hair at that point.
I don't.
Like if she would have just left that part out,
then,
like the argument would have been a little bit.
No. So listen. I don't disagree with it being. That it doesn't have to be on that day, but what if it does have to be on that day?
Then I'll understand.
Right, we don't have context,
but it don't have to.
Context.
You just
no, I didn't have to.
It don't have to.
Okay. Then it's unavoidable. But if it's optional, then
it was an option.
Take what's gonna be the
because she said I suggested Friday.
Listen, to do that, you basically hate your wife. There's no bro. You hate if you purposely choose that day.
I feel Donovan on that because you could pick another day.
You hate your wife. You want her to leave. You want her to leave.
Hey, listen. If I can't,
you want her to, bro.
I get it. I get it both on both sides. If I can't pick another day, and I have to pull the plug on my mama that day, I'm pulling the plug on my mama that day, and I don't give a fuck about it being your birthday.
I think you
no. But look, that's not the thing. Like,
I don't have a choice.
If I don't have a choice, if I have a choice, if I have a choice. If I have a choice, then I won't do it on
but
my
he
birthday.
does. That's what we're saying. He has a choice.
But we don't know that.
She said,
no, she said on
Friday.
Can you pick another day?
And he got mad.
She's saying do it Friday instead of Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, he picked her
so
birthday.
We gonna stay in the realm of toxic women. So my boyfriend and I have sex once a month. Okay, so you listen to the first line. So my boyfriend and I have sex once a month. It's not like I don't like sex, but I don't want our relationship to be centered around sex every time we meet. I love him very much, so I need to set standards. Listen, I need to set standards for him to see value in me, but deep down, I crave sex every day.
Oh, no.
Hold on, I ain't done. Listen, recently, I've been seeing this guy. I don't love him, don't see my future with him, so I feel comfortable having sex with him every day. I don't mind if he sees me as a whore. I'm just using him to satisfy my urge.
In the night, I hear recall the coldest story ever told. What? That raggedy bitch.
She little Caesar.
Look at Rich face.
She little Caesar. She hot and ready. Like,
wait.
Look at Candy Rich.
Her old funky ass.
How, bro? Like, how? That don't even make sense.
That's gonna make me invest in cameras.
That's the type of bitch that's musty in this cold weather.
Right now, bro. Oh my God.
She got a nigga, but don't want to.
They have sex once a month, and she don't want him to only want her for her coochie. She want him to love her,
but the other nigga can have your coochie liver.
But the other nigga just beat the shit out the box.
He get to beat the box for free,
and no ties, no commitments, no nothing.
Nah, hell nah, bro. It's over with.
If you think he
You
only
lost me at once a month.
Once a
Yeah,
month,
yeah.
Shout out, get the
God,
fuck
like,
on.
I was very interested in where it was going after
Crazy as a
that.
hoe once a month. Man, you who you who,
So
who
she don't-
boyfriend is you?
Look, Tamika says she got a work husband, right?
Once a
Oh, my
month, who
mama.
boyfriend is you
Right,
anyway?
right.
You talking about?
Dino says she got hoes.
Who your
Crazy
boyfriend?
as a
We
hoe,
fucking
bruh.
once a month. Who your boyfriend? I know you ain't telling motherfuckers I'm your boyfriend.
That be that favorite thing. I just met this guy. Look, I just met this guy, and I don't see myself being with him. You ain't just.
And you letting him beat the
Fuck outta
cheeks?
here.
You know what it is though.
Slamming your
What
ass,
is
but
it?
your
Oh,
but
Nailing you to the cross.
man, you crazy.
He
as a
cracking
boy,
your
that
shit like a
shit.
taco.
Fucking once a
Hey,
month.
and that nigga's a sucker anyway. That nigga's a sucker anyway, because ain't no way to fuck. You in a relationship with me, we fucking once a month, nigga. You crazy as a hoe, like real shit. You crazy as a bitch, bro. What the fuck is you talking about? He's a sucker. He one of them niggas that try to talk to a female and then he can't get out that friend zone box, but he
Yep.
get the fuck every once in a while.
Yep.
You's a buster, nigga. Ain't no way to fuck, bro.
That's what a real simp
100%.
is.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
what a
no way,
real
bro.
simp
Once a
is.
month.
100% accurate, sir.
My nigga, I be man, hell no.
Rich, what you was about to say? You still got your thought?
Beat my shit. Once a
Yeah,
month.
old boy,
Hold on, D. Hold on, D. Go ahead. Go ahead.
old boy that's only smashing her once a month. He not arising that like sexual energy. Like this nigga, she fucking every other
It's
day.
turning her
That's
on.
a nigga like he the one that's
Okay,
turning
so
her
why
on.
is she with him?
Because
Because
she
security
probably a good
reasons.
guy.
security
Man,
reasons.
listen, man.
And she a goofy.
Security
He
reasons.
probably
He probably
is.
got a little money.
her key statement
The nigga
is
probably got a little
she
cash.
gives him, she's rashing out the pussy. See what I'm saying? She's rashing out the coochie. So what she doing with dude at the crib is, so you're not always focused on, get what I'm saying? Her and his relationship
her-
isn't based on,
That's her excuse.
yeah, that's her excuse. This isn't a validation that I'm saying here, because the bitch is nuts. You know what I'm saying? I'm under the act under DJ. I'd have choked this hoe and been out the door already. You feel me? Yeah, like
Oh,
choke
she
abuse.
got hyped.
Yeah, like it had been sad. You know what I'm saying?
What type of nigga was you to go in that situation anyway, knowing that y'all only fucking once a month?
She was probably giving it up before that.
After the first
And then
month,
stop.
and we only fucked the first month once. I'm like, okay, that's the first month. When we get to the second month and we only fuck once, I'm asking questions, bitch. It's a problem. Shit ain't adding up.
Right.
Fuck is you? What's going on?
Right, fuck you
fuck
mean?
somebody else?
Once
Can I
a
go
month?
fuck somebody? Tell me something, bro. Once a month, you crazy.
Man,
And
that's
then, like-
crazy.
like-
You can't be my girlfriend.
Man, listen. If you my woman and you telling me we can only fuck once a month, I'm bringing bitches to the crib and fucking her on the bed
on
next
top
to
of
you.
you.
Like,
fuck
yeah,
is you
this ain't
talking
my
about?
week, bitch.
The
Right.
thing
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
like, she was probably
is you
never even
talking about?
vocal about
Bitch,
it.
roll over.
Nah, this ain't your day. Shout out Low Grafton. Nah, this ain't your day.
Did she say she
You
was?
don't wanna
Did she
watch-
say
you
she
don't wanna
told
watch
him
her
that?
have a way.
She told him that.
Handmaid's Tales, Handmaid's Wives.
This what we doing? This what we doing? Oh, you finna see what toxic really look like.
Wow.
Man, that's some stupid ass shit. Is y'all scheduling sex?
Right.
Yeah, like
Hey, look, on the third Thursday of every month, it's your day.
that ass is
You
mine.
crazy as fuck.
And she lived with this dude.
How can
Yeah,
Is-
I
is
don't
that they
think-
live
I
together?
think
Somebody
it
made
said.
that shit up,
I don't
bro.
think it said.
Somebody made that up. Somebody definitely.
She
made that
got there's got to be a joke.
It gotta be.
a joke.
Somebody
The thing
had
is
to make
this,
that
like,
up.
it's something. It's definitely not a joke. Because it's happening
It
right
was in
now
a
at this
baller-
moment.
It was in a baller alert comment.
So it's definitely
Yeah, it's
happening
real.
right now. That's what
Well, I
was
mean,
gonna
we
say,
don't
like,
know.
We don't know his side of the
I don't
story.
know
He
his-
probably
I'm
cramming something.
not doing my thing out there. I'm doing my thing in the house.
I'm under
next to this bitch.
Chris, I'm under the
just
act
said,
that he
ashtray,
is.
bitch.
I'm under the act that he isn't. though.
Ashtray, bitch.
I'm gonna live in this fantasy world that he's actually trying to do the right thing, and this is what's going on. You know what I'm
So
saying?
did she have a?
Yeah, I know you said that out the gate. Yeah.
Did she have a question?
Who the
Or-
chick?
Yeah.
No,
That-
not really. That was
this
her
is response
statement.
to
What
somebody
should I
else.
This
do?
is her response to a scenario, like a relationship question. This was her giving. You know
What
how
was the
people give a
question?
confession. I don't remember what the question was. I don't remember, but this was kind of like her confession. You know,
Bitch,
people be in the
please.
comments confessing on Baller Alert and Shade Room and shit.
Bitch, please.
So I screenshotted that and grabbed it because when I read the comment, I was like, "What? What is this lady talking
I'm
about?"
fucking a bitch next to you and we cuddling afterwards.
So
Is you watching TV with us or what?
now,
So you mean to tell me every night, every single night, I'm attracted to you, and every single night I lay down and go to sleep in this motherfucking bed with you. Every night, you want me to hold you, put your ass.
yeah,
No,
all
they
on me
can't.
and all this shit.
they can't live together.
Man.
They can't live together.
Yeah, they can't live together.
They
Here's,
can't be.
he go with her. I'm
Right.
convinced.
He go with her.
He go with her.
He in a relationship.
This shit, and she not.
She like
It's what Fram
And
described.
dog probably come in from out of town or something like once a month or some shit like that. Like dog probably a student or some shit.
Or he just probably
A stewardess.
Yeah,
You know
like
what
you know
I'm
what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
probably
or he
flued
could be-
out.
Or he
Dog
could
said
just
he
be
got
that type of
flued
nigga that
out.
accept that type of shit too. You can't take it off
Y'all,
the table. He
y'all
could
creating
be.
all kind of scenarios.
Look, we create
That type of
for this sucker shit,
Right,
right?
you're
All
creating
kind of
all
scenarios
kind
for
of
this sucker
scenarios.
behavior.
This-
Like,
this poor nigga.
I'm not rationalizing.
no,
it
no,
at
no, you're
all.
not. No,
Hell
no. You
That
not.
nigga, you need to.
No, he's a simp. He's a simp for real. He's a simp for real.
So as
That
far
shit just gave me a headache.
as far as dating goes, you know, in this time period, shout out Dame. I don't know if some people might know Dame. Dame is a barber in the city, but he's my Facebook friend, and I got this from him, and it's something that I agree with. I said something like this a couple months ago, but I didn't feel like going to look for mine, so I just screenshotted his. But this is what he said. He said, "Man, ain't no way I'm finna be trying to prove myself to someone I just met that I've never wronged before, and I have to prove to them that I'm a good person. And if you out here dating in that mindset, it's already fucked up out the gate. Just sit your hurt ass down and heal first. Nobody owes you shit other than the people that hurt you. And honestly, they don't even owe you. They paid you a lesson. Grow from it."
What I was gonna say, hit some fucking bill or some on my life.
I mean, I think that's a problem with dating, though. Off the rip,
Yeah.
I come into the situation with whatever baggage that you're carrying. If I got characteristics or resemble anything of what that last nigga did, I'm that.
Hey, but you know what? I had the same conversation. Yeah,
I'm a and I don't even know I'm a trigger though.
But she still gotta realize I'm still not him.
You shouldn't
Exactly.
I don't feel like you should go into dating feeling like somebody has to prove themselves to you. Like, whoa, what are we doing here?
Hey,
Well,
listen,
if
I
you-
just
if-
had a. Did you see my?
If you never lived through that, if you never lived through that with a motherfucker that you really love, like you'll never understand how much that shit hurt.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
can
matter.
only
I'm not
imagine.
responsible for that. I just
No, I'm saying as the man coming into this shit.
I get it. I
that-
get it. I
No,
do.
no, you saying you're not responsible for it. I'm saying I wasn't responsible for it either. I'm saying that her response to the shit you do, how bad that shit hurts.
Even when you're not doing anything. He
Right.
he piggybacking off of what I said. What I said is that, like he said, I can trigger something. Like,
Right.
let's say her last dude used to text bitches or whatever, right? And she see me in my phone, she's gonna assume, hold on, that I'm doing. I could be texting you, DJ, about a studio session. We finna go do a song. But she sees me in the kitchen and it triggers her back
Yeah.
to that. That's not fair. You shouldn't put that on people. You see what I'm saying? That's what
shouldn't.
fucks up dating
You
to me.
shouldn't. But people, for some odd reason, people got this complex where they feel like they don't. I ain't gonna say they feel like people don't take enough time to
heal
love themselves.
Self, yeah, no.
They want to jump from one relationship and then jump into the next. It's and at this point in how we living now, it's like damn, after you fuck somebody, all of a sudden I'm bait. I'm not your fucking bait.
Bad, yeah.
Like you want the same shit I wanted. How the fuck did we just become like this? You see what I'm saying? But people don't take enough time in getting to know nobody no more. Like I just had this whole conversation about. I just went on Facebook Live and I had this shit on Clubhouse. I was talking about this same type of shit because I even went into as far as when it come to requirements with females. You see what I'm saying? Like what requires? Why am I required? What gives a woman the right to have these many requirements as a man? You know what I'm saying? Like I went into the same thing when it come to that too. Like why am I required to be able? If you got kids, why am I required to be able to provide for you and your kids? I'm not. I don't have to. Why am I required to do that? I'm not saying that I won't, but why the fuck am I required
you should
to do that?
you should do it out of your will,
You know
out
what
of
I'm
your
saying?
If you
why am I required to have my own house to talk to you? Why?
Why
am I required to have that? I mean, it's good for me to have it. You know, I'm not saying that I got all this shit, but I'm just saying, why am I required to have this to be able to talk to you? Why? Because you fucking pretty. You see what I'm saying? So it's like people don't take time to heal. People got too many requirements. People got too many standards.
Get what you call flack for what you just said. I was on shout out Milwaukee Vibes. I was on a podcast last night, and B Simone got in trouble for saying what you just said. She was saying women drive Hondas and expect the nigga to have a Maybach.
But
you see what I'm saying? Like,
get that.
what the fuck is that shit right there?
Man, listen, I watched the video and a female said, if a nigga can't buy me a Birkin, I don't want him. Bitch, you can't even buy Michael Kors.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
are you talking about? You can't even buy Michael
never
Kors.
seen a Birkin in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Right.
you can't talk to this nigga because you want this nigga to be like this. But you go get hit by a bus and leave your face fucked up for life. Now who you gonna get? You see what I'm saying? Like people.
I think those are two different like kind of scenarios. I agree. with what you said, Scales. The first thing you said about the being able to like provide for the kids or whatever. That's like a whole like thinking forward. If I'm with you, I'm thinking the long run. I ain't thinking about us just smashing right now.
Right
But
now.
think
I'm
of-
thinking of long run.
But you gotta think
if
about
you
that.
If you're not able to take care of or provide for me and my family or me and my kids, that's what I'm thinking of.
I understand that, but it's not. I'm not saying it like it's. You have to be able to do that. Most men, if they deal with a woman with kids, they are prepared and they're willing to do that. They accept it already, unless it's just some, fucking here and there type
Right.
shit. Most of us, you know what I'm saying? If
Right.
we own that, then we own that. But females will literally come to you and act like that is a requirement for you to be able to talk to them,
Yeah.
not knowing like.
Because it's a package deal.
Yeah, with the kids, it's a package deal.
But listen, I understand. I understand it's a package deal. I understand it come like that.
Right.
But why is
So-
that?
I'm not
why is
talking.
that-
I'm
why
not
is that my
talking to you.
problem?
I'm not talking to you. We're
But
not going
if
into
you
this
can-
without me knowing that that's a
if you
package
can,
deal.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're here to
So
do this because
there's no
I
reason
just
for you to
went
put
at
the
it. I just
requirement
went
out
at
there.
it.
Is what he's saying.
I get what
I'm glad you're doing this, but I get what you're saying. I am a package deal. That's not my fucking problem. I don't even know if I like you enough yet that
Facts.
I want to.
There you
go.
There with you.
There you
See what I'm
go.
saying? That's not my.
There you go.
Like, listen,
But that
listen,
helps her though. You're saying you don't know if you like her X, Y, and Z.
yeah, but
That
females
helps her know if she like your ass too.
exactly. But think about it like this. If we get to know each other, right? Like, say this our first time talking. You're like, oh, I got kids, so my kids come for you. Throwing all these motherfucking hints of what you gonna accept and what you not gonna accept. And this the first time you talking to me. Why are you letting me know
nothing
that?
wrong with that? Because I'm gonna put my expectations and my wants and needs out there, and as a man, you
But
should
what?
be able
Okay,
to do that shit
okay,
too.
and I
if they
understand
match,
that.
they match, and if they don't, they don't.
But this is what I'm saying in that. What gives you the right to have so many expectations of what a man has to have? What reason? What gives you that right to have this many expectations?
Value. I can't speak for nobody else, but every woman knows her value and what she wants like for her kids and for her family. And every man should have that too. Everybody should be able to lay their cards out. This is what I want. This is what I expect.
Because if you don't, you're gonna end up accepting hella
Yeah, you're
bullshit.
gonna settle for some
mean,
shit
I
if you
think
don't.
No, check it.
You end
So,
up settling.
I think
I put it out there. These are my expectations. This is what I want. This is what I can provide for myself. Either you're gonna meet that or you're not.
Well, what
So
she's saying is what Zandra in the comments just said. What I require, I can reciprocate.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Okay,
I understand it.
but from the other end, I'm gonna piggyback a little bit off of what you're saying. Is that women focus on their requirements more than they focus on the the actual dating.
Facts.
And
Does-
that's
are
the
you
problem.
checking all of these boxes?
Right. Facts.
I can't speak to that because I ain't never been that type of person. So
You probably not.
You're not.
You probably not.
Hold on.
It's a
That's
lot that's like
that's the tricky thing about these relationship topics when I ask these questions on this show, because it can trigger things and then you'll feel like, damn, am I relating it to me? Like, 'cause I don't think that way, but it is a pocket of women out here who think that way.
Man, it's females who really feel like it's. Man, listen, I've had so many females say, if you can't put you got to be able to put something on my rent. Bitch, I got my own bills.
Exactly. I
Right.
got my own.
All of them.
Hold on,
All
time
of
out. I don't.
them.
But
I don't even
hold on.
ask you
Now
for that.
I'm finna go to what her and B Simone and kind of what even what Zandra was alluding to. You know what that's gonna do to what's that gonna trigger with me?
Right.
I don't even want to fuck with you, shorty.
Hey, listen,
Right.
think
You know what I'm
about-
saying? I want a bitch that can pay her own rent.
Hey,
First of all, let's
you
go
need
there.
help.
Like, I want a bitch that's paying her own rent before she met me.
I'm
Now, if
gonna
we
go
get
right to
together and I see what's going on and I got a little change,
Look.
baby, I'll take care of your rent this month. It's your birthday or something. Go handle go do your thing. I got this. I got the rent for you this month.
Think
But I'm
about
just
that,
saying,
though.
out off rip, like our first conversation,
Exactly.
you like my rent. I don't give a my
Exactly.
rent costs. What
Are you
talking
that? Are you that much in financial hardship where you gotta
Yeah.
tell me that all back? How
Go
long
ahead.
have you not been able to pay your rent?
Go ahead,
saying?
Sheree.
Like-
Go ahead.
okay, I know he catches a lot of flack for this, but Kevin Samuels be saying the same shit to the males and females.
That's my
Fact.
nigga, dog.
Like you
Fuck with
want
Kev.
this, but you don't have it.
That's why they got mad at B Simone. I didn't see nothing wrong with
She
that.
didn't say nothing
If you're
wrong.
driving a Honda, why the fuck do your nigga need a Maybach?
Right.
Boss up, bitch. Get you a Maybach, then you can get you a Maybach, nigga.
Man, in
That's what she
reality,
was saying.
And that's the
even in
only
saying
that's the
that,
only way
even
you
in
gonna
saying that,
attract that
I
shit.
really- even in-
You attracting niggas with Hondas because you drive a Honda.
Even-
I mean that's your vibration right there. Hondas.
Even if you just saying that, Scales,
Right.
even in you just saying that, Scales, I feel like as men, when men see a female, we talk to a female specifically because we like them in that moment. We like, okay, damn,
Yeah.
I like her in this moment. Females, when they talk to us, They like the idea of us. That's how I feel.
Come on now.
I feel like
Come on now.
We strictly come
That's
straight
true.
on y'all.
Because a lot of times
No.
women will date for potential.
That's
true.
what I'm saying. Like we strictly,
Come
if
on
we
now.
like y'all, we like y'all right then. And we like, damn, I like her. I want to talk to her. Y'all, if y'all like, okay, you know, I want to talk to him. Y'all not just looking at, oh, I like him. Y'all looking at, you know what? He
The
got attention
idea.
to this. You know what
The
I'm saying?
idea. That's how
Y'all
that's how so
like
many-
the idea of us more than y'all like us.
That's
Y'all
how
like
so
the
many-
idea that we can be this good man, the idea that we can potentially
Ugh.
provide
That's how
financially.
y'all
This
get
is
those
why-
women that be
fuck
like,
with.
This
oh,
is
I'm
why
a
so
ride or
many-
die. I'm gonna stay with him because I believe in
Hold
his
on,
dream.
hold on,
X, Y,
hold
and
on.
Z. I believe in his dream. Y'all want motherfuckers that
You do
believe
want somebody
in
to believe in you.
but then you don't want us to just love you for your potential.
But this is why so many women, so many good women end up with dope boys because they love the idea of them.
The idea of what they can get.
Yep, the idea
they
of what
can
they
change
give
them.
Yep,
And if
they
they
feel
can
like they
change
can
them.
change.
They can mold them into
Yep.
the man that they are,
Yep, I
or the man that
I
they
really
want,
want
them to
this
be.
type of man, but I want him to look and act like that.
Listen, I don't even
It's the
understand.
idea.
I don't understand it. That's why I say, like, I think
Come
Pretty
on
got
now.
a lot of females' heads fucked up.
Yeah.
Like completely.
Come on now, talk that
You
shit.
require me to be this type of man because you pretty.
Come on
What
now.
the fuck else do you offer me besides you pretty? And please don't tell me some pussy.
Right.
What
I
else?
can get that
It's
anyway.
a million of them bitches.
But you
around.
always hear the meme, or you always hear them say, "You got to be bringing more than dick to the table.
What the fuck is you? Why,
You
what the
got to
fuck
be
is you-
bringing more than
Hey,
eyelashes to the table,
listen,
ma'am.
Yep.
you talk-
Them
listen,
long
hey,
snuffleupagus
listen,
ass
think about
eyelashes
this.
to the table,
Think
man.
about this. In reality, think about this. Females say, "What do you bring? What do you bring to a table? The fuck you bring to the table? What you gonna say? I cook, I clean, bitch. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I do it every fucking day. Okay, I bring compassion. If I need to feel, that's what that I feel like. Men want women. We want to be with them for compassion and companionship because you can't say, "Well, I might be able to boost your knowledge. I might be able to boost your wisdom." I can go to this motherfucking marketing financial
Hold on.
genius and he can give me that same knowledge. I don't have to be in a relationship with him. I don't have to be in a relationship with you to get some of these same benefits for you. Like that's how I feel about it.
Hold on. So men date and want to be in a relationship with somebody because we have a desire to feel needed.
That's not what I said. I said
That no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Our largest base desire from the opposite sex is to
be
feel needed.
That's why when she cheat on you and get a coochie away, you feel like she needed that other guy.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We always take that stance when we get cheated on. Like, oh, you gave that nigga my pussy. Because
Right.
we feel like we feel like no, for real. When we got a woman, we feel like her pussy needs our dick.
Yep,
Period.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
and then when it goes and gets somebody else's, it's like, what the? You see what I'm saying?
You needed some other dick?
Yeah.
What?
Man, listen, man. This shit is crazy.
Hey, it's crazy, ain't it?
It is.
That's what we do over here at Old Slick Talk, man. You know, we start off the show, you think this shit's safe, then around the end, this is how it goes. You know what I'm saying? No matter who's here. I did this with a politician in the chair a couple of weeks ago. You know, I don't give a fuck who here. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody go through it. Rappers, regular people, everybody go through this shit. Who ain't in relationships? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, this was episode 63 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast, man. Rappers Delight, man. We had the homie DJ Donovan Sherrod in the building and the homie Rich P, man. Donovan, let them know about the new project you got going on, where they can find you at, all that. Oh, yeah, you definitely do. Yeah.
Donovan Sherrod, man, y'all can find me. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be looking at. Like,
Oh, right there at that camera underneath the TV
shit,
right
'cause
there.
I've definitely been looking around.
It don't matter.
Camera one.
They looking at you though, so it don't matter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
My name is Donovan Sherrod. You can find me on Facebook at Donovan Sherrod. You can find me on IG at It's DJ Baby 22. That's ITS DJ BABY 22. You can find my music on all platforms: Spotify, YouTube, Deezer, Napster, Tidal, Apple Music, wherever you listen to it. I just dropped a project, Underrated. It became available February 12th, 2021. Be expecting more. I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming back
For
because I
sure.
gotta pop my
Yeah,
shit,
this shit
man. I
dope,
am the
dog.
challenge
Appreciate
guy.
it. Yeah, the challenge guy, man. Check him out on
Man.
YouTube, man. Make sure y'all check out them challenges, them freestyles, the whole nine, man. He going crazy. Make sure you check him out. Rich P, let them know where they can find you at. Let them know what you got going on too, bro.
Shit, I'm on all the platforms under Ritual P, RICHUALP. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any other platform. I think like what is that? The LinkedIn shit.
The LinkedIn, yeah. You
Ritual
even
P
there
on
too.
there.
Okay.
And I got a project coming out like later this year, but I put out 3 projects last year at 27 with Drace.
Working.
And
Shout out to the homie Drace, man. We got to get Drace up here, man. He said he was gonna be in the comments. He missing in action. You know what I'm saying? We got to get Drace.
2 months prior to that, I had put out the day before. I got a trilogy I'm working on, the day trilogy, where I'm doing the day before, the day of, and the day after. The day of is something that I'm gonna be working on or be dropping towards the end of the year.
Wow.
So
I did the trilogy back in. Well, I did two. My first joint was called Die Another Day, and then the one after that was called Tomorrow Never Dies. You know what I'm saying? And the third one was supposed to be
I forget.
it was another day thing though. Yeah, it was
No,
like,
it was they're all James
Bond themes though, but it was another day one that he had. And I think that was what we was gonna end it with. So that's dope, bro. But like I said, if you never check these dudes out, like y'all know me, I'm big on lyricism and shit like that. And both of these cats is bars. You know what I'm saying? These niggas go crazy. Like the dude Rich is so dope to me. I'm trying to think of who put me on the Rich probably like 3 years ago. I want to say it might have been Anthony Buchanan. I think Cardiac put me on
that's
you.
my nigga,
I think
man.
Cardiac was like, I think you'll like Rich shit because y'all kind of do the same type of shit. And then when I got on it, I'm like, yeah, Rich shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? It's quality hip hop. I fuck with it. I can tell that you take your time with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I can recognize that, and I respect you for that.
Thank
and
you,
then
bro.
you, little nigga. Keith,
little nigga.
little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I remember in Buffed Up, he was like, because one day it'd be Earl Chives and little nigga barbecue. You know what I'm saying? When they was burning the barbecue and shit, he like, you keep burning up the barbecue, it's gonna be Earl, Monroe, Chives, and little nigga barbecue one day.
Right.
So no, I ain't mean, you know what I mean? I didn't mean it like that, but yeah, you little nigga, DJ. Keep it up, bro. That viral shit, stay at it, G. Them challenges, stay at it. But I also like the fact that you putting out bodies of work too. Don't be one dimensional.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? This big homie giving you, you know what I mean, some advice.
Drake's checking in the
Man,
comments
it's a
now.
lot of shit.
What up, Dres?
They gonna know.
Get your man.
It's a lot of shit y'all don't know, man. They don't. Yeah,
Yeah, you know, you welcome back.
You on the
anytime.
right track,
Y'all-
bro.
man,
You on the
y'all
right
don't know
track.
Donovan Sherrod is, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm pressure.
Yeah, he
Pressure,
pressure.
stepping on shit.
Yeah,
I got
he
this.
crazy.
Like,
I got the very unique opportunity to see you in your first show and judge you in your first show.
And I can honestly say in 2 years, it's night and day from where he was from the first time I heard him to what I just heard before we came live on here when I was looking him up on YouTube.
Absolutely.
You can see the growth and you can see how serious he is.
I
He
told
not
him.
playing.
I told him that day. I told him that day he was gonna be special.
He not playing. You know
pressure,
what I'm saying?
man.
So, like I said, man, this was the Slick Talk with Scales podcast, episode 63, Rappers Delight, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to my YouTube audience, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook that just shared this episode and chopped it
Much
up with
love,
us.
y'all. Much
Everybody in the
love.
comments, man. If you're listening to us on any DSPs, I salute you. I appreciate you, man. And I will holler at y'all on Thursday. We are out. Yep. It's done.
Good shit.